Welcome back. I'm here with the two assholes who were here last week.
Hey, I'm Austin!
Jesus fuck.
You could really tell how disappointing you sound. Wow, you really spiked the audio.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn down the mic.
Oh, that's a square.
That's a solid block.
It's just a solid block of man meat.
Okay.
Wow, man meat. Hey, like last time, I need you to put your internet in.
Okay.
So I can research feminists that I hate.
Internet in?
Like his internet.
Password?
Like his
imaginary teapot.
No,
I
can't say it.
Oh.
Who in the hell is going to listen to this and come to your fucking
the people who do listen to it, like, I know that.
He was going to go over like 100
100
different numbers.
1 second.
It's not like they can access your fucking internet.
With like a million different
They can
combinations.
try.
They can try. They don't even know where you live, for one. And anybody who listens to it that knows you
I'm
isn't
gonna
going to come
track
all the way.
you, faggot.
I guarantee you the people who listen to this that are in this town, at least that saw it on Facebook, have better internet than you do.
Probably.
I have better internet than you do.
I have Charter.
Yeah, but I showed you my connection speed compared to yours.
Yeah.
And yours was shit.
Well.
And then I showed him mine, and he like blew his fucking mind because this is terrible.
Yeah, his is terrible.
Just you calling his shit, that's just like a total slap in the cock
So,
to me.
unlike the last 2 days, we actually have structure, which is good because we have the whiteboard now with a bunch of topics. Blackboard, shut the fuck up. we have the blackboard, chalkboard, whatever the fuck.
Man, don't you just hate like writing all that on?
Yeah, it's really fucking uncomfortable. Like, it doesn't even do the scratchy scratch sound. It's just like
that.
It's
that
like
feels
I'm all bent over and trying to fucking write it and trying to make it readable, and it's horrible.
I hate that smooth little.
So, do you guys?
I really hate the.
Do you guys want to kickstart the first question?
Yes.
Okay. Ferguson, overreacting or acting appropriately?
Question number 2.
I don't.
No,
Because question number 2
don't-
is fucking stupid.
I don't give a shit.
Oh, well,
Ferguson's fucking stupid.
Ferguson is stupid. I think they're overreacting.
Just-
I get why they're acting like that, but they should not. They're destroying their own town, and I think that's bullshit because people are going to wake up and be like, well, I don't have a fucking job anymore.
Hey,
They're
Ian,
going to be
I
like,
hate to
oh, I
interrupt
gotta pay
you.
taxes
Yeah.
on this.
Okay, keep talking.
What do we talk about? Ferguson?
Yeah.
Fucking sucks.
Well, they took a valued member of our community.
Michael
just
Brown.
fuck shit up.
Michael Brown. He sucks. He's dead now. Who cares?
Better fuck shit up.
I mean,
Hey, remember LA 1992?
What about?
NWA.
I was
fuck
born
the
in
police.
1992, stupid asshole.
But you fucking probably heard of the LA riots. Fuck no. Everybody has. NWA made the greatest songs about it. So did Dr. Dre, dude.
Dude,
I
that
get-
songs about me.
I get why everything went down.
I actually saw your middle name on Facebook, and I'm like, oh, just read about LA, dude.
I was so fucking baffled they wouldn't let me put my
Yeah.
fucking 2 periods on me. I'm like, am I supposed to change my name?
They won't let you do that, but they'll let me name myself Smitty Werben Jaegerman Jensen.
Yeah. Fucking.
What were you saying?
with the whole thing, like the whole outcome, whenever the riot started, it was people overreacted mainly because whenever they said, they weren't saying, "Oh, he didn't do anything wrong." They were just saying, "We don't have enough evidence to say he fucking had intention, you stupid assholes." And then everybody's like, "Ah!" And then they started burning down their own city.
And then whenever they were like, oh, we have evidence that blah, 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 Michael Brown was an asshole. Then they're like, you take that shit back, you don't release it.
Stop. They're going on a trial again to see if they took away Michael Brown's civil rights as a human. So, no matter how that outcome comes out, people are still going to be like, oh, pissed off, and then they're going to start breaking shit.
But it's kind of stupid how, like, the way they're acting about it.
Yeah,
breaking down businesses and tearing everything to shit down because they're going to have to pay it back in taxes eventually.
Do our taxes go towards tear gas by any chance?
Probably.
Because they are literally paying
they
to be
are.
tear gassed. They are paying our government to tear gas them, and that's fucking hilarious. It'd be like if the Jews were like, "Yeah, we'll pay you to gas us." Whatever, man. It's true though. It's basically the same thing, except the tear gas isn't like fatal
man,
right away.
Fuck us up. Here's my money.
Hey, Hitler, take me in there. Here's my money.
Hey, shoot me in the fucking face. Here's my money.
I want a free train ride.
Their taxes paid for their tanks. So it's just.
They're never gonna realize it though, because it's just a bunch of stupid
But
people.
I think the cops should just be like, "What the fuck ever."
They're probably just
'Cause
like they probably open their bills. They're like,
People.
more money, need more money.
People.
More money, more problem, nigga. You can't flip that out, by the way. I'm not letting you.
I'm not gonna. But what was I gonna say? But okay, some of them aren't gonna be paying taxes anymore because
Holy
half
shit.
of them lost their jobs because the fucking places they worked are burnt down. They're gonna have to drive like 2 miles more just to go to Walmart.
I just realized how much more money, more problems makes sense because they are giving them money and making more problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Fuck.
But now they're getting money taken away from them because they're burning down their own fucking businesses.
The businesses they don't work at.
Yeah. For some of them, other guys are probably like, this is
Half
how I
those
pay for
people-
my kids.
Half of those people aren't even fucking Ferguson. There's just a bunch of bandwagoners who came
No,
over from other
you
counties.
know-
No, the ones that just did the rioting mostly were from Ferguson.
Yeah, and then a bunch of other bandwagoners
The first
came
time
in.
was people outside of Ferguson just wanting free shit. And that's...
I saw
That's
a picture
pretty
on
cool.
Twitter, and apparently there was like 2 Crips and a Blood like defending businesses.
I
or
saw
something.
that, and I saw that on Reddit, and apparently it's fake.
Oh,
or
it
it's
is?
not fake, but it wasn't
Oh.
from Ferguson. It was
Oh.
from something else or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, so-
I thought it was awesome. That it was
There's
So
people...
the exact situation happened, but that wasn't it.
Yeah, there's
Apparently.
people protecting the businesses, but I don't
yeah,
think
there's a
it's
tattoo
bloody
shop
shit.
down in Ferguson, apparently, that has a bunch of people guarding it with guns.
Like,
But I also
every-
heard that was a fake
okay.
picture, too. So.
Everybody
Everything's fake.
went through the rioting.
in a
like,
riot, everything's
all the
fake.
people from St. Charles and St. Louis are just like, oh, black people are going mad, and then there's the black people protecting the stores, and there's actually white people rioting.
Mad nigga syndrome.
Now, I actually want to bring that up, because people are like, oh, black people riot over the stupidest things. White people, on the other hand,
LA riots, yay!
the LA riots, that was justified in my opinion. Because that was police brutality.
Yeah,
They
it
beat
was.
down... They beat him down more than they needed to. He was drunk. He's obviously going to be belligerent. Don't beat him down. White people, on the other hand, riot over sporting events.
That's
I don't
true.
remember. I read a thing. I don't remember all the places or states. They all rioted.
Probably Wisconsin.
They rioted over because either their team won or lost. Their team won. They fucking flip cars over, burn shit. They lose.
Detroit
same
fucking
day.
riots over anything.
Detroit's a fucking war zone.
Detroit-
Detroit's a shithole.
Yeah, it's been a shithole.
Fuck Detroit, the Red Wings.
Detroit murderers.
By the way, Detroit Red Wings fucking suck. But every time they fucking, if they were to ever get into the playoffs and lose,
That's some good H2O.
they fucking flip shit. Like, they are out of control over there. That's why.
Detroit actually was considered not too long ago to be a war zone. It was
Really?
officially declared like basically a war zone because of how shitty it is all the time.
That makes a lot of sense.
Detroit fact of the day.
Yeah.
There's probably-
Detroit fact of the day. It sucks.
What I imagine is like all of Detroit fucking sucks shit, but as soon as it gets towards the big stadiums and stuff, it's like clean. But then you walk 5 feet out and there's
No.
trash and rats.
It's like
walking
Philly.
everywhere.
There's always trash everywhere in Philly. It's gonna be the same for Detroit.
My
Except for
God.
Detroit, there's gonna be dead bodies instead of trash.
I've always wondered, why do they call them Philly cheesesteaks?
Because they're made in
Because they
Philadelphia.
were like, I don't know. They probably got really popular.
Not the ones from Missouri.
Oh.
Look, they probably got really popular in Philly at one point.
Then
And
they
it was
were like-
let's start recreating them everywhere else.
Oh,
I
You
don't
know,
know. I've never read all the
you
history.
know what you can't find anywhere else other
What?
than Missouri? Toasted ravioli.
Can't find toasted ravioli.
What?
It's a Missouri thing. Like
What?
That's like saying
they have it in the bordering states, but if you were to go to California, New York, or Rhode Island, you could hardly find it.
Is that like
it's
how-
not a
What
big
about
thing.
Florida?
Florida, they have seafood. Why the fuck would you want toasted ravioli?
Dude,
I
it's
don't
like-
know, because I'm pretty sure that I
it's like-
saw them in a
it's-
store.
It's like how Wawa is only. It's like a
Oh,
chain
yeah.
of places that's really only popular on the East Coast.
Yeah.
And they're like virtually nowhere else except
Yeah.
I want one here.
Like,
and it's better than fucking 7.
I imagine you can find toasted ravioli, but it's not a popular thing. It's not.
So if you're telling me if I imported that
Like here, everybody's like, "Oh, fucking toasted ravioli!" At school, they flip their fucking desks. But
I've
at other
never-
places, they're just like, "What the fuck is
Is it-
toasted
I
ravioli?"
thought that was just over the sticks. They were like, ooh,
Dude,
cheese
Max-
sticks,
dude,
Max
oh,
cheese
dude, Max
sticks.
cheese
Ooh.
Dude, I flip my shit over those. I would get like 3 times extra.
I
I'd be
flip
like,
my shit
yeah.
over the fucking spicy chicken
No.
sandwiches.
Oh,
Whenever I went to
Yeah.
summer
Dude,
school,
summer school when they would let us go get like just more. And
Yeah.
yes,
Dude, that's the only reason I like summer school.
That was like the first time I ate at school. In,
I had
the
fun at
past
summer
7
school.
years.
And they like allowed you to go back up there and just grab as much as you
Yeah, I'm
wanted.
just like,
The reason
gained,
I
like,
had
20
fun.
pounds.
the only way you could do it is if like everybody had already gone through the line once and like
Yeah.
everybody's going, you can come back up and get some. I got like
Yeah.
8 chicken sandwiches.
I got
I just
3.
threw up.
I went up like
But-
5 times. I'm like,
I went up there.
My favorite part during the fucking summer school thing was because the last time we went, they put me in Miss K's old classroom with the computers with Photoshop and Adobe Illustrator on it, and I could fucking make cartoons and shit on it.
Was that the same time
Awesome.
I went, or was that a different time?
I think that's a different time. The first time we went, they did.
You were in a different class, and me and
Yeah,
Cecil were in
you
the same
guys were
class.
in the library.
Yeah, we had the best place because
And
it
we
was
were
like
with-
a cramped little fucking room.
We were with Weeks, and that was.
And it was awesome because I got Miss Hawking, and she loved me.
yeah, and I was with months. So
The second time we were with.
Yo, you scream.
Oh, the second
Dude,
time
hey,
I was with Mr.
Great
Hendricks,
joke. I loved it.
and
Your hand's cool as shit.
yeah, I know.
second time I was with Mr. Hendricks, the choir
I
teacher.
was gonna say he's a choir teacher or something.
Yeah, and he pretty much let us do whatever we want. Whenever we got a certain amount of apples a day, we could just play board games and shit. It's pretty awesome.
I never got apples. I just I downloaded like the first season of Pokemon
Yeah.
and watched it.
I
And everyone's like, dude, get to work. I'm like, dude, I gotta watch Ash try to become a Pokemon master. Come on. And
why didn't you bring Dragon Ball Z? I
'Cause
imagine
I-
you could find the torrent.
I didn't download
somewhere.
it yet, and I didn't have a flash drive big enough.
Daniel
When I got
and
my
just
32
started-
gig, I had every season.
I would have watched Dragon Ball Z.
Oh,
I wouldn't have given.
Maddie started watching.
Oh god, please tell me it's not something I like.
No, it's probably not like Bruno on Netflix.
Dude, Bruno, surprisingly, not a
think-
bad movie. Even though they
I
show
know.
a lot of dick.
Even though his cock's just like
Yeah.
going in circles, it's
Dude,
like Bruno.
It's
That
like-
movie was fucking hilarious
it
until
was-
that point. That part like scarred me for life because it's just like woo woo woo.
Bruno! Because I expected it. It's a Sacha Baron Cohen movie. He's got his dick in like every movie he's ever been in. Was it in Ali G? Did you ever watch that?
No.
I'm pretty sure he gets his dick out in that too. And
Why-
Borat, him and that fat dude are 69.
Dude, whenever I was in like 8th grade, I ordered it because I thought it was gonna be a super funny movie, and then I saw the cock, and I just turned it off, went downstairs. My mom came home later that night, watched it, and then like
Surprising.
she like questioned me in the morning. I'm like,
Considering the way you are now, it wouldn't bother you. I feel you'd be like, cock, dude. Whatever.
yeah, I laugh about it. But.
Like, but back then I can understand that. 'Cause
All
anytime
right.
I saw like anything naked, I was like, "What the fuck?" It like freaked me out because I'm like, "I'm gonna get in trouble." Now I'm just like,
we all
What?
got cocks.
What else do we have?
the gauging.
The
The
gauging.
thing I know nothing about, by
Yeah.
the way. I just agreed to talk about it. I literally don't
Science has discovered that there actually is a gauging.
know. Are we going off the Family Guy episode
No.
where they give Peter
Like,
the gauge?
is that
No.
a literal?
It's a
thing?
literal thing. They actually found it. It's actually in people's genetics that determines somebody's sexuality.
Okay,
no,
what?
no,
What?
You can no longer say it's a choice.
Yeah, it's
So
not. It's
no,
never been a choice.
no. What if?
Now, wait, how,
Don't
do
you pick-
how do you think people
Okay.
are reacting to this news?
Well, I'd like.
Christians are gonna
goddamn
say
question,
it's not true. And
Right.
that science isn't true.
All right. Well, what if somebody didn't have that gene or whatever, and then they were just like, you know what? I think I really like dick.
I just want to try a cock.
Yeah.
Well, then they try a cock, and if they like it, they like it. They're not going to be like, implant me with that fucking
But what if they
gene.
don't
I
have it
really
though? Like,
want
what does that mean?
What?
Does it
What-
mean that?
does it
this
mean
doesn't-
that, like-
Does this mean that this doesn't?
No,
scientifically
Does it
prove-
mean we have control over our molecular structure?
No, the gene itself is not like an implant fucking thing. It's
Is it like ready
It's-
to be shot out if it needs like herpes?
no. Okay, the
Because
gene
herpes
is
isn't always there, and then one day you wake up and you're like, oh shit, now
The-
I'm gay and herpes.
sexuality gene is in everybody, but most
Wait,
people.
did that actually happen? Do you just wake up one day and you're like, man, I just want to try a dick. I think I want to do it.
I think I'm gonna call my friends up, see if they want to like touch penises or something.
Well,
Hey guys, you guys want to go out tonight?
I
Get some
don't-
penis.
I don't think that's how genetics
what?
work.
Peanuts? Yeah. Sorry. It's just the breakup over the phone, you know.
And then you
Okay.
cry because they're not okay with it.
I'm gonna put this over here so I
They
can
don't
read
want
it.
penis.
So I can read it and still look at the fucking mic.
Hey, here's
Oh.
a topic.
Oh, it's all about
I-
Ian.
Can I have some cherry limeade?
Yeah.
Cool.
Go at it. Okay. we're gonna move on since nobody knows a damn thing. How many of you guys are subscribed to I Fucking Love Science on Facebook?
I was at one point, and then I realized I hated everything they fucking posted.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's how I was too.
It's like the spirit science shit that people always post, where it's like, oh, if you unlock your mind's eye, you can fucking time travel. It's like, no, you fucking can't. I see that shit all the time. There's like, if you control your mind the right way, you can do this. I'm like, no.
I see that sometimes. I'm like, I'm not gonna
Wait,
like that. But then I see like the actual scientific discoveries. I'm like, that's fucking awesome.
There's fluid on the table now. We can't shake the table.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we probably shouldn't.
Oh, you want some?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you just wanted.
Are they the ones that kept posting that shitty "Did you know" stuff?
No, that was
No.
Did You Know?
I, however, do like that.
I do like
cool
to.
shit.
Yeah, but
there's some interesting shit on it.
they have stupid shit though. They're like, "Did you know binaural beats can get you high?" And I'm just like, "No, motherfucker. I'll have you know that doesn't happen."
What?
Anyway,
I have no
Oh,
idea
God.
what you just said.
this
Do you know what a binaural beat is?
I didn't know this was sparkling cherry limeade.
I was gonna say it definitely tastes a lot different, but I'm liking it.
Yeah.
It's got a kick to it.
Oh, it's
It's sparkling, dude. It's faint.
So we're just gonna
It's
move
got a
on.
kick, doesn't it?
This is one
Kicks
that
you right in the
everybody
jaw like
everybody at home is gonna have fun with this. Comment if you actually give a shit.
Yeah.
dude.
on
Oh
this
my
question.
god.
If you can live as the
That was
protagonist.
insane. Dude, you should have seen that. I just took a drink and then next thing you know, my whole mouth started watering. And then it shot
Did
out.
it hit you hard, dude?
It did. It shot out. Spit just shot out everywhere. Then I was just like,
It really does hit you, dude.
Can I do this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Go now.
If you could live as a protagonist in an anime or video game, what would it?
So
what would it be, or what would it be
So
about?
we're picking the
Wait,
protagonist we want to be.
Yeah. Well, you're you, but you're the protagonist.
But
of
I'm
it
basically
anyway.
in his body now.
Yeah.
or her-
well,
her.
you're in your body, but you're in their place.
So basically, I'm just taking their place.
Pretty
Physical
much.
body, myself as
you
my
do,
physical
you can
body.
do whatever you want.
I already
but-
know what I'm choosing because I watched it the other day and
Anyway,
really liked it.
if-
There's a hair in my limeade. God
If
damn it.
if anybody watches this and you want to answer this question,
Not mine.
leave a comment.
Hey, 22 people that are probably not going to watch this like last time.
420.
I know you're not going to comment. I'm the only one who's ever commented on any of these videos.
But if you comment on it,
All right, let's
Tell
get.
me.
Let's get.
okay.
Yeah, dude. Blake,
Um,
I want to right now.
You guys are gonna call me
Shut up,
fags.
you ruin it.
Dude, I got some shit.
You guys are probably gonna call me fags, but I would totally go Rosario Vampire.
I've never watched it, so I can't really. Call
I think that would be fair
A lot of
because
panty shots, a lot of women. It's
you
awesome.
would have a lot of women after you, but
You'd
then
be a pussy
then
because you don't have any special powers, but god damn it if there's not a lot of butts and tits.
you'd also be in danger like 99% of the time.
That's fine, I got Mesa Ray protecting my ass. Freeze those motherfuckers with ice spikes. Whenever I was writing this, I just thought you were going to be in a lolly anime the whole time.
You gonna choose that stupid fucking one where that little girl's like.
I want to be a
That's a great
Bakugo
one.
Keiko.
He
Dude,
decided it
I
for me
watched
now.
that once. Never again.
I would do.
I almost killed myself.
I would-
Like legitimately, I was like, I can't do this.
Dude, I started watching it and then I saw some dude banging a chick in a car. I'm like, all right.
That wasn't a chick.
I know. I started fapping and his
Oh.
cock flopped out and I was like,
I almost said I'd be in another, but then I realized I'd almost die almost every time. So I was like, fuck that anime.
you know, at first I was like, you know what? I think I'd be in Blue Exorcist because then I'd be like some demon elf dude.
I'd be in Bible Black.
I don't know what that is.
God.
I wouldn't be in Bible Black. That shit's crazy. It doesn't matter if you're getting laid or not. You're getting fucking.
Getting
You were
killed
getting.
afterwards.
You were getting sacrificed to Satan. No, I would have to go with Death Note. I would
makes
love
sense.
to have a Shinigami by my side and a fucking book I could write people's names down and just kill them.
Just kill him.
Do
That
you know how
would be
cool
pretty
that
cool.
shit would be?
That would be
Yeah.
pretty
It would be amazing. I watched the second episode like last night and I was like, huh, this would be awesome.
What the fuck
There's
is
dust flying.
Can I say that I'm surprised none of us chose the obvious?
What?
Dragon Ball Z or Pokemon?
Oh yeah,
No.
I would have chose Dragon Ball Z because it's pretty badass. But then I was like,
But then there's
there's
always-
not enough women in there
There's
that
that
I
fear.
can bang.
There's that fear you're gonna get beat in the shit by Broly.
Yeah.
Because he'll come back. He's like
He will.
Wesker. He comes back.
He'll find
Yeah.
you.
He got shot through the sun once.
Fucking Bio Broly and shit.
Yeah, he exploded in the first movie, and then it shows him crashing to that fucking planet on the second. He's like, well, he blew up. Why is he now falling to that planet?
Because Akira Toriyama likes to do plot twists.
Yeah, I know. And then it's like, oh, third movie? Now he's in a
They're not
tank.
even really plot. They're more like black holes.
Really.
Yeah.
There's,
Plot
there's,
holes.
there's really no twist there.
Plot holes.
That wouldn't be. I wouldn't see that as a twist because you see his body explode.
Yeah.
The twist would be
It's
like
everywhere.
The twist would be they shoot him into the air and then it ends. And then the twist is that he fell down to another planet. This is just like, hey, guess what? Disregard what you saw in the first movie. Throw that shit out because he's back now. And then after the second movie, disregard what you saw, even though he got shot through the sun. This isn't the same Broly. It's a clone, but still.
Might I say another anime that I'd like to be in? Not as much as Rosario Vampire, but this one is just so we have something that's like, what would it be about? Because nobody did that. I would definitely love to be on a murder spree anime. Because there's not a lot of those where,
like you be the
where the
murderer.
protagonist just doesn't know a goddamn thing that he's doing, but he's like actually going out at night murdering a shit ton of people. And then there's like there's detectives and shit trying to figure it out, and you're like helping them, like I gotta figure this out, and then you realize it's you, and you're like, oh shit.
I mean, Death Note's sort of like that, except Light knows exactly what he's doing, but he's not really killing innocents. He's killing criminals.
No,
but he still goes crazy and starts just killing multiple people just because
Doesn't he
can.
die at the end?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't fucking watched it all the way.
Oh.
Spoilers, fucking asshole.
But he said doesn't he? So he doesn't even fucking know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
And if he does and it's spoiled, I don't give a shit. I still watch the show regardless.
that's the anime I want to be in, where I have no idea that I'm doing anything.
I
But
think of
I'm
one.
still like fucking shit up.
I think it'd be cool to be in Higurashi solely for the fact that it's badass and you live like multiple lives because like everybody keeps fucking dying and then Rika's just like, oh fuck, this one didn't work out. Let's go to a different universe.
I think I've talked to you about this before. I don't know how to pronounce it because it's like just fucking stupid. It's just simple Karas.
Karas.
Is that how you say it? I would love to be in that.
I don't know.
It's
that
so
is.
badass. You need to watch it.
Is that the one
only
with
like
the armor?
6 or 7. Yeah, it's really short. It's only like 6 or 7 episodes, but it's really good.
Somebody told me about it, but I never watched it.
Is
it kind of like Guyver, in a sense?
I don't even know what that is.
Guyver bio-boosted armor, you know? Some alien fragment falls down to Earth, and then some
So
teenage
like
students are just like, "What the fuck?" And then a whole bunch of like FBI dudes just like, "Don't you fucking touch that! We're gonna take it." And then it launches onto him. Then he's just like,
Is it kind of like Spider-Man?
kind
A
of
black symbiote falls to Earth and
but
then jumps
more-
on Peter Parker and turns him into a fucking emo asshole.
Yes.
And then he fucks Mary Jane's relationship up with him.
Do you want to go
And
to
then
your
it
most
falls
hated
on what's his
question?
face, and then Venom creates.
Do you want to go to the most hated question
Basically.
on here? Okay,
Is it the fourth question?
it is. Who would win? Guile from Street Fighter or Jack 6 from Tekken? Personally, I think Jack 6 has a chance.
Realistically speaking, realistically speaking, I think Jack 6 would win just because, for the sole fact he's a fucking robot. And like if Guile were to like kick him in the face, he'd be like, "Oh my fucking leg, oh, dude."
Realistically speaking,
Oh, what the hell?
I think Guile would win, considering the fact that he fought and took down a man completely taken over by psycho power, which makes him virtually indestructible against any person.
But
And that he's just a normal dude who happened to be from the army who decided to join a tournament and then beat the strongest person. And also beat Seth in 4, who's also just a fucking bison doll who has basically every power of every Street Fighter character ever fucking created.
anyway,
And has a black hole in his stomach that he can just open up at any point in time.
Jack 6 was created to defeat the fighters of Tekken, and personally, I think that some of the fighters in Tekken could probably take on Street Fighter.
Well, you know, there are
Personally.
crossover games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the perfect crossover
Yeah.
game, except
And
Jack
then-
6 isn't in it, so you couldn't really base anything on that, but other ones you could.
But Jack 6 was created to like defeat martial law and all the fucking
Martial Law
protagonists.
is a
in the
pretty
character.
big badass.
And like, I think he stands a fair chance against Guile. They're both very like
They both
meathead,
wear camo pants.
and they're both meatheads, but one's a robot.
That is true. They both have the same exact fucking outfits.
Yeah,
I never thought about that until now. I just thought about the pants, but really, you're
that's
right.
why I put it
Yeah.
on there.
That's what you base this entire thing on. Was the
Yeah,
outfit?
Are
and
you
I was
serious?
like, they're both also very fucking strong.
They are.
So
In reality, I don't know who would win.
It's hard,
That
but-
universe has only crossed over once.
Yeah.
There's really not enough to go on, especially since he wasn't in the game.
I'm just basing mine off of
Or,
he's
like,
a
if you-
fucking
wait.
robot.
Actually, he might be in the game, but he might be a DLC, and I haven't bought that yet. So
Guile's just some average Joe
But
out of the mill.
Because like
he's just some average dude who was in the military who left his family to fight in a tournament.
Yeah, I've seen Guile. I've seen like some of the storyline, and I've played through like Jack 6's story and shit. And he's I fucking
he'd
hate
just
him.
be like,
I hate him as a
"Sonic
character. He's a fucking piece of shit character. He's broken as shit. But I think he could probably take on a few of the Street Fighters. He could not take on Zangief. That is the one.
Dude, no one can take on
That
that Cyclone.
that-
Red Cyclone, fuck anybody up.
And, dude,
Best
oh my
part
god,
about Zangief is he loves the ladies.
he'd just be like, boom.
I almost put.
What's it called? Suplex?
The suplex.
Suplex
Or
and
the
the
double lariat.
that's what the thing is where he grabs you and like smashes you down your head.
I don't remember because the suplex is whenever he grabs you and he does like 2 suplexes basically, but that might be a double lariat. I don't know. All I know is his moves are fucking crazy.
I almost
I'll look it up actually.
And he'll just do it over and over, and you're like, what the fuck? I can't
The
hit you.
moment you get close to him to even try to hit him or grab him, he grabs you first.
Or even if you do hit him, he blocks it and he's just like, whoo!
He's like, yeah, exactly. It's bullshit.
I almost
Gotcha.
put Zangief, but I realized that the only person who could really take him on was fucking whatever his face is in Tekken.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about.
The old guy. The fucking
Itachi?
yeah. That
the
fucking
coolest fucking Tekken
yeah,
character in my
the one
opinion.
that stomps and creates lightning and shit.
The one whose tag partner in Street Fighter Cross Tekken is Akuma, which is super
Yeah.
fucking awesome because they're just sitting there and like they're opening, just chilling out at like their mansion.
Yeah.
And then whenever like whoever you're playing as, or no, because you have to be. I don't remember what characters you have to be, but whenever they go to fight those two, Kuma's like, because like one of them's like, oh, he looks tasty. And Kuma's like, dude, don't fucking eat me, bro, please. I don't taste good. And like, Kuma's alright in my book.
Kuma pissed me off after fucking fighting him in Tekken 6 on arcade mode because he whooped my ass.
I thought he was talking about Akuma.
No, see, that's. I realized that I probably should have like enunciated more to make it obvious.
Kuma is the bear, I think.
Oh, I thought you guys were just talking about Akuma this whole time. I was like,
Now,
Kuma whipped my
if we
ass.
were to change that character and say who would win, Akuma or Jack 6, we all know who would win that battle.
Akuma.
Especially if he eventually turned into Oni,
Yeah.
because then he would rip everybody's
Just be
ass.
like,
Akuma or Oni technically fights.
Who would win in a fight, Killick or Ken?
shut the
I
fuck
think it'd
up.
be
Not-
Killick.
Well, obviously, because he's a cheaty fucking character. No,
Against the apprentice.
Oni fucking fought the god of anger or whatever his fucking name is from Ashura's Wrath. He fought Ashura himself. And the fight took so fucking long they turned to stone. Like on a hill one day.
And then
they got
suddenly they're just like, oh, we're not stone anymore.
they realized they were still so fucking angry at each other that they started breaking from the stone and then punched each other in the face. Like that's how much anger they had. Is they were turned completely to stone. Like they were petrified completely, and they were like, "No, dude, I'm fucking whoop your ass."
You know, putting anybody against Akuma is like the fucking Goku versus Superman fight. So I don't think we can really debate about that.
True, because
That is
Akuma
true.
would just whoop everyone's ass.
Yeah.
If he already basically has.
Everybody's just like, oh, Superman can't die because he needs kryptonite to die, but he doesn't. He has the strength of 5 men. 50. 5 or 50.
50,
You
I'm
know
pretty sure.
50 men.
What I learned from Street Fighter Cross Tekken though.
Yeah, because he can like fucking like break through buildings and like lift all this giant shit. And
He had a chance whenever Goku did not fight Raditz.
Here's someone that I think could
That-
hold up against
that is
Akuma.
true.
Because it's shown in the game basically, and that's Ogre.
Ogre is a bad
Because
guy.
he's shown on the he's
Wait,
shown on the same
ancient
level
o-
as Akuma.
Ancient ogre or the giant ogre?
Like
Black ogre.
floaty green ogre with weird
Oh
headpiece.
yeah, that's a good guy.
That
I like
reminds
guy.
me of a Pokemon that I just caught recently on Pokemon Y. I caught it and named it Ogre. I think it was my Graveler. And it's going to turn into a Golem soon. So I named him Ogre.
It reminds me of that episode where they have to get across that. No, wait. Is there in the episode where they have to get across the bridge to deliver that medicine? Isn't there someone that uses a golem? Because the other person uses a cloister.
I don't know. The most vivid
I was going with the
memory I
Golem.
have of like the old Pokemon is the Pokemon 2000 movie. Whenever he's like fighting the
Well, if you want, I mean, it's on Netflix. You can watch it.
Yeah, I know.
I remember the Mewtwo one.
Best movie.
Yeah,
my
it's the same
opinion.
one.
VHS.
The one
Oh,
where
really?
in the
I
very
still have
beginning,
it on VHS.
the very
Yeah.
beginning, the guy's
That's
just
what I
like
just
getting
said.
all pissed off because he can't beat Ash, and then he throws out 3 Pokemon at
You
a
said you had
time.
it on VHS?
Yeah.
I thought you just said on the VHS, as in like that's the one. I didn't realize you said you had it on VHS.
No, oh yeah, I do have it on VHS still.
I think every kid who
I
grew up
also
in that
still
time
have
has it on VHS.
Rugrats.
Oh,
Escape or the fucking Paris one,
I have that.
or
think
just like
so.
episodes.
No,
I have the Paris
it's one. Of
one.
the,
The one with
movies.
Kimmy.
I have the Paris
One where
one.
like the kids go missing or something.
Was there
Yeah.
like a
I-
a giant
I have that
Reptar
too.
battle or something?
No,
Yeah,
is there?
Pretty sure that's
I think
in-
so.
Or was that
Okay,
in
Paris
Paris?
I
Yeah,
don't
it's an orange videotape.
yeah, they're
All
both
Rugrats
orange.
were orange.
Yeah.
Oh, are you serious?
I think so. Yeah.
The one where fucking
I also-
Dill? No, not Dill.
Dill, dude.
Is it Dill? Is it Dill Pickles?
Dill Pickle.
It is
yeah.
Dill Pickle.
He's the smallest.
Okay, yeah. Dill was being born. I have that movie. That was orange VHS, and the one they went to Paris is also orange VHS. I don't know where that one is in my house, but it's somewhere.
Wow, you cannot look up double lariat without putting Zangief, or you just get a bunch of stupid Naruto shit.
Really?
Yeah, I swear to God.
Are you fucking serious?
That's disgusting.
I looked it up. Like the first one is a song called Double Lariat, but then there's other ones like Lightning released Double Lariat, and then there's like stuff for Vocaloid,
That's fucking retarded.
and then there's one that's like referring to a song, and then there's another one from like AnimeLyrics.com. It's a bunch of bullshit. I just want to know about Zangief, man.
Did type
his
his name in.
I am right now.
Why is that not like a renowned Street Fighter thing? Why is that more Naruto now?
I don't know.
I don't.
I really don't fucking know.
Because
It's-
Naruto is like
Well,
taking over,
I
but
guess-
it's good thing it ended.
Then again, Double Lariat isn't like a super like crazy popular move to everybody like Hadouken is. You look at Hadouken, you fucking up,
just like,
automatically you get Street Fighter.
Did you see the new Dragon Ball Z Abridged?
Nope.
It was the one where Goku had the viral heart disease, and he was like asleep, and he's just like, I had a ninja dream, but it ended. So then I had a pirate dream, and I laughed because Naruto's ending, and One
we-
Piece is the only one that's
We
still
were
going
both
on.
wrong actually. The Double Lariat is when he does the spinning clothesline.
Oh,
I
that never
didn't-
happens to me.
Yeah, he
usually just, like-
he rarely does the Double Lariat to me.
Wait, I think suplex was where he like.
I think
his
that yeah,
back.
suplex is the one where he suplexes you twice and then jumps into the air and does the spinning corkscrew.
Yeah.
Man.
Bullshit.
All right, so what was the topic that we were talking about before?
We were.
Guile versus Cat.
Yeah, Guile versus.
I mean,
Jack.
we were talking about something about Naruto, or you were talking about Dragon Ball Z, and there's like a Naruto
He
ending.
was-
and they
Oh
referenced it.
yeah, it was the Dragon Ball Z Abridged, and they did it really well because Goku was having the viral heart disease. And he was all passed out in his room, and he was having a dream, and it was him as a pirate, or as a ninja first. He was in Naruto universe, and then
Naruto.
and then it went to the
Naruto.
pirate universe. It went to the One Piece universe, and he's just like, whenever he woke up, he's like, I had a ninja dream, but then I had a pirate dream because the ninja one ended. And I thought that was clever because Naruto's ending.
Yeah. I don't know why I won't put this
I
on.
laughed.
Oh,
Yeah,
I get it
yeah.
now.
I saw that and I was just like, that's clever as shit.
did
I would have never thought of that.
That's clever.
Myself. I would have never thought of it. Do you guys even want to talk about aliens? Because I'm pretty sure
We might as
all-
well. I mean, it's an interesting topic when you start talking about it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like the whole ghost topic. Once you start talking about it, it's kind of fucking interesting to hear about.
Okay, aliens, real or not? Austin, you can start this one out. You haven't started one yet.
So you give me the one that I don't. Well,
It's either yeah, I believe,
Oh.
or it's either no.
It's either yeah, I
retarded.
believe, here's a story about why, or no, and here's why. It's
I
pretty
don't
simple.
exactly believe, but I don't exactly not believe.
You're on the fence about whether.
Yeah,
to-
because like, if you, if like, you think about it, it's possible. Because I mean, like, we're on a fucking planet.
Yeah.
Like, why can't they be on another planet somewhere else?
See,
like,
Actually,
what-
some fucking scientist the other day said that Mars was devoid of life because of a fucking alien like nuclear attack. he sincerely believes that, and I was like,
was
really?
that the guy from the History Channel?
No,
It was
this
just
was like
aliens.
this was a renowned fucking scientist who like is like a legitimate scientist, not some fucking dude with weird hair on the Discovery Channel, or History Channel. Like this dude is in a lab most of his like life, doing real shit.
Like,
And he's like,
is there any
Mars,
studies
nuclear
for
attack.
it? Is there any like studies for it?
Now the way
Just
I
for
The
his
believe,
nuclear
theory?
attack.
Yeah.
Not that I know of. He just believes it is,
Oh.
and he's like super like into that theory.
Yeah, the way I believe in aliens isn't like the fucking History Channel guy who's just like, aliens did fucking everything. I think that there's no way there can't be another life form with how big the galaxy is, the amount of universes and shit.
If you bring the whole multiverse theory into
Yeah,
it,
the multiverse
Exactly.
theory. This
Then
fucking
again-
planet could be filled with dinosaurs still.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
fucking awesome.
I wouldn't really chalk that up to aliens though. For talking
Actually, there
multiverse.
is kind
Yeah.
of still dinosaurs,
Well,
But he
they're
means,
not
like,
really dinosaurs.
We're talking like Jurassic period, fucking, the ones that aren't now, the ones that aren't truly evolved.
chickens.
Yeah.
Like we're not talking like an alligator's basically like a dinosaur.
A chicken used to be a raptor.
Huh, this chicken
They
used to be a
did.
megalodon.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
This chicken used to be a megalodon before it evolved. Now it doesn't swim anymore. Like,
You know, that kind of reminds
but-
me of like a Sarah McLachlan.
oh my god.
I don't believe
Commercial.
I don't
Only
believe
you
in
can
photos.
help this chicken
Yeah.
swim again.
I don't believe in photos with like the UFOs and shit, but I believe there has been like alien
there-
interaction at points in time.
There are some like UFO pictures
There-
that are really.
I've seen
Yeah.
some weird shit.
There
in the
is
sky
some really.
at night.
I
there's-
don't like the ones that are like giant disc in the sky. That's like oh.
What
super
I
Dude,
love
I
seeing-
actually saw
okay.
something that sort of resembled a disc, and it kind of had like flashing lights just going by.
Like when you saw it,
I was just like,
you were definitely like that should not be.
Did
there."
I tell
Yeah.
you? Okay, the
Yeah, I was
time
just
I
see that
looked in the
normally.
telescope up at the sky at like a blinking red and blue
Dude,
light, I
I
looked at it
fucking-
and it was like a ball of lightning. I was like, what
I
the
saw
fuck?
that.
ball lightning.
Yeah.
It was basically just
It-
ball lightning, but I saw the same fucking thing. 'Cause
Yeah.
You told me, and I went outside. I'm like, holy shit!
I went outside and then I couldn't see anything.
like
It was hard to see from where I even.
yeah, I took out my
But I saw
telescope
it
and I
actually.
looked at it and I zoomed in. And as I zoomed in, it was
Just zoom.
like it wasn't like those little globe things where you put your hands on it and the fucking electricity flies up. But no, it was like actually
This was
electricity
concentrated-
running across it
This
in
was
a
this
circle.
was a concentrated ball. Of
Yeah,
electricity.
and whenever I looked at it, I was like freaking out. I was like,
That happened.
did I
during-
just stumble across something fucking amazing?
Did that happen during the winter?
No,
I could have sworn because I had to go. I was.
No,
outside
I think it was
barefoot.
post winter.
I think it
Was
was.
it still cold
I think,
enough?
Pre-winter.
yeah, I think
Okay.
it was during February,
I
like
was gonna
late
say, 'cause
February.
I was out there barefoot and I was freezing. I
Oh,
wanted to see what you were
dude!
talking
But it
about.
was so cool. But I was like scared shitless. I was like, "What the fuck does it mean?"
What does it
Uh,
mean?
It means
But
that
the coolest shit-
electricity was in our atmosphere.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fucking
going
die.
going back to it. The coolest shit that I see that makes you think, "Oh, fucking aliens," is whenever you see like the Egyptian shit, and they have like these weird fucking things, and it's just like,
You sound like my dad now. Because I asked him the other day, because I was like, do you really truly believe in aliens? Because he's like crazy with conspiracy theories sometimes. He believes that the FBI killed John Lennon. But he's like, no, if you think about it, how the fuck did the pyramids get there? They couldn't have built that shit that
Nah.
fast by themselves. And I'm like, Dad.
I don't think that, but like the
Human
inscriptions,
ingenuity does some crazy things sometimes.
the inscriptions on tomb walls and shit on the tombs
hieroglyphics
themselves.
and
Yeah,
shit?
like the hieroglyphics, and you like see these weird fucking creatures. And
That's
you're
where the
just
whole lizard man thing comes
Whoa.
from, because apparently there's hieroglyphics depicting people that are lizards, and I'm like, I don't care.
Those
What
are
if there was
gods.
actually.
I really don't care.
What kind of like Anubis?
They
What,
what?
Like the
Being like,
With the
yeah,
dog
think
head
about
and
it,
shit.
because fucking Egyptians do the whole Anubis thing, and that wasn't always just a headpiece that some people wore.
I wonder if he could actually talk or he just went.
Well, I'm glad you bring that up because there's actually a fucking Egyptian god that was an Anubis with my name, and I found out, and I'm like, badass.
the thing.
You
the
can't
thing
go in a
that,
history book and find an Anubis named Ian, bitch.
The thing that I love about the whole alien theory with Egyptians is because it says the gods came from a sky in a ship and they taught the people all these things and then just kind of fucked off. And I was just like, that's the most amazing thing I've
See,
ever
They
heard.
just fucked off.
Yeah, they just fuck off.
You see shit from people back then, and you're like, wow, that was interesting. That no one's gonna see shit like that from us.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just gonna
There's
be like,
never gonna
wow.
be anything cool that they discover from our like generation or era where they're gonna be like, holy shit, that's crazy.
They're gonna
No.
be like, wow, we used to
Wow,
be a bunch of
they had
lazy
Ferguson.
cunt-ish
They're gonna be like, wow, we evolved since then.
They're
We used
gonna
to be a bunch of fucking retards. Like, just think about it. It's like we evolved basically.
Yeah.
Because like back then, like before our time, we had civilized fucking people.
Now this isn't on the
I-
board, but I need to ask: do you think technology is making us stupider?
Yes.
I also heard that
Yes
something
and
something about like medical care, like back then in Egyptian ancient. Not medical care necessarily, but
It was like, are you talking about like
wrapping a wound up or some shit.
Did you hear about their healthcare?
Yeah.
They basically like, it wasn't healthcare. It was like a health plan type thing. Like
Yeah.
after you were done like building the pyramids or something, or building something, or like
Yeah.
Pharaoh's tomb, you were given like a day off or something like afterwards to recover and shit, and just do whatever you wanted to. At least that's what I read.
Well,
I
I read something like their health and like the way they like fucking like helped you if you were injured or something was like way much better than it was today or something.
Pretty better compared to like better than ours basically.
Yeah.
Because now you like cost you.
I don't
thousands of dollars.
I don't know anything about that, but
it's still.
I just read it.
It's
after I got my license, you know what? Fuck, like something that I just learned. Insurance fucks you. Because you're paying hundreds per month, and then it doesn't come in handy unless you get in a fucking car crash.
You're paying hundreds a month for something that you might never even have to really use.
Yeah.
I thought you only paid like
kind of shit. No, you pay like
$60 a month.
It depends on the person. Like new drivers are higher, so like
It
right
also-
now
it also
I'm
depends
costing
on your form of insurance.
Yeah, I'm costing $600 every half a year.
That
so
is
like that's
not
$100
cool.
that's $100
That's like
a month.
$600 I could be using
Yeah.
on premium porn sites.
That's $100 a month. It's $100 a month per person in my house, basically. And there's 6 people in my house, so that's $600 a month.
Take that back, by the way. We'll never pay for porn.
No,
Neither,
don't
but-
ever pay for porn.
If I want like
Still.
some premium
4chan.
shit,
I
I'm going to
I
Pirate
could
Bay.
just go to 4chan
I'm going
for
to
that.
Pirate Bay if I want.
4chan
premium
has
shit.
the
like
weird
Brazzers
shit.
type shit. If I want Brazzers, I'm going.
Wait, but
torrents.
didn't Tyler get caught?
Yeah,
the porn.
Tyler
I
got-
remember you telling me he got caught or something like that. Like
Yeah.
didn't your dad like read it off? Like who was buying or who was downloading porn?
Yeah, he came downstairs. He was like, "Who downloaded the porn?" And we're just like,
I
"It wasn't
download-
us." And he's just like, "It must have been Tyler."
I got
yeah,
really-
it's probably Tyler.
I got really paranoid because I downloaded The Whore on Wall Street because I saw like clips from it and I'm like, damn, I want that in my life. Downloaded it. Turns out I downloaded a bogus file. It wouldn't play on my computer. But I got really paranoid that my mom would like get the bill
Yeah.
or whatever. Because when my sister downloaded some albums that she wanted, they told her. I'm aware they're gonna tell you what they were downloading.
Mm-hmm.
But the moment that happened, I'm like, oh shit. I just downloaded porn the night before, dude.
How would a parent bring that up?
Well, I don't know because my mom's never brought it up, so thank God. I downloaded a lot of porn.
I also want to know, how do you people get caught?
I don't.
I didn't get caught. My mom or my sister did. I never got caught with the shit I downloaded. It seems like
How do people get caught in general? Like, what the fuck?
I don't know. Apparently, Charter was just like, you know what?
You're
There's
an
been a lot
asshole.
of torrenting from this house in the last year and a half. I'm gonna say something now. By the way,
Gonna
Charter
say
fucking ruined me. I can no longer get the music I want
Why?
because I can't download it. They know now that they have my
Oh.
IP logged and everything for fucking.
They won't let
pirating.
you use like YouTube to MP3 converters?
I can do that, but it's like I want the whole album right there.
Uh,
I want to be able to put it on my MP3 player, have it all separated into each song, not have like a 20-minute song. I have to listen to the entire thing to basically get through every song. I want to have it just all right there, track listing and everything.
Back whenever I had like the gateway internet shit that you get here, like the shittiest internet you could have.
With the dial
I-
tone where it's like...
No,
That shit used to scare me.
no.
I
but-
know.
Hearing that noise, I was like, oh my god.
It's terrifying. Every time it came out, I was just like...
Yeah, it's like with the emergency like test on TV when
Which
I
is
was
like,
younger, where it's like, I'm like,
No.
what the fuck's going on?
It was the
Mom?
shit before I got Charter. It was like better internet than what I've ever had. So I was like, oh, but it was whenever I was
Back
like,
then it was like great.
whenever I was like hacking the Pokemon game, like I still have shit on this computer. I
Wait.
just don't use it anymore.
When you were making your hack, you had that.
Yeah,
Really?
not recently. I re-downloaded everything, but the first time I started doing the hack, I downloaded a whole bunch of the tools that you needed. But then the place was just like, he's downloading illegal shit. We should probably stop him. So like everything else that I needed to download and shit, it wouldn't give me specific files that I needed. They're just like, we'll just take that so you can't fucking use it, you piece of shit. And I was like, you motherfucker.
Wait, like you couldn't recover it or anything?
No, like I tried downloading it on back to the file and trying to find better places to download it and shit, but like all of it,
That really
it was
sucks.
gone. But then whenever I got Charter, I downloaded everything again, and they fucking caught me again. They're just like, you're not downloading it.
You're not downloading.
See, they would.
I downloaded in the exact same fucking order that I did. I was like, okay, hack
Dude.
tool, palette tool,
Wait,
whatever
really?
the fuck.
Your guys'
and then-
network providers really fucking suck dick
Well,
cock.
it seems like for some reason Charter's really been picking up on the whole pirating thing.
Yeah.
They never gave a shit before.
Like, I don't pirate music. I don't pirate videos or anything. I just, like, download ROMs, and then I fucking hack them and shit.
Dude, that's all I did every day, all day, was just download music.
Eh.
And I wouldn't have stopped if they would have just given me a warning, like, hey man, you can't do that. If they would have said that, I would have still been doing it. But the first time they gave me a warning, they threatened me with $150,000 like fine, and I was like,
What the
no,
fuck?
no. I downloaded a lot of music, enough to equal more than $150,000 in sales.
Luckily, what I just found out, all the music that's on this computer isn't illegally downloaded. It actually came from...
Oh man, all mine is illegally downloaded.
Tyler's friend has a whole bunch of, like, music discs from bands that he bought it from, and then he just put it all on a single disc or, like, a whole bunch of different discs so he could make playlists and shit.
I just
and then he just, like, take the fucking music, and then we put it on the computer, and we're like...
That's when I like going to Cecil's, because they threaten him all the time. He just does not give a shit. He just...
Does anything ever happen to him?
No. And he's like, dude, you're going to be okay. They don't do anything. I still don't want to risk that. I am not in a financial situation where I can pay that in case they really do come through with it. He, on the other hand, does not give a fuck. Because that's why I always go to his house. I'm like, hey, man, before I leave, can I download, like, 80 albums? And he's like, whatever, man, go ahead.
Yeah.
And I always do it when he's sleeping, so he doesn't like get annoyed that I'm using his computer when he wants to use it. So
Yeah.
it's like a win-win for me. I get a bunch of music and I don't annoy him. Like now, because all I want is Steel Panther music.
Yeah.
I want all their albums because I really love them now, but I can't because Charter's like, nope.
I want to get Panic at the Disco albums. Which I know it sounds weird, but I never thought it was going to be a band that I got into, but the guy's voice
They
is
do
just
have
fucking
some good
phenomenal.
songs. Have you listened to their
I
acoustics?
like
I wanted
What
to
fucking
download a
song
few
is
of their
that?
albums, but then I was like, fuck,
9 in
I
the
have
afternoon or
no
something.
money. And I was like, well, I'm not going to get caught like my brother did for porn. I'm just going
You
to
probably wouldn't be shamed
hold
though,
back.
so much.
Probably not.
Yeah, like,
I mean,
They wouldn't be like, you're a pervert. They'd be like, dude,
Well, I mean, the
buy
thing-
your fucking music.
and they'd be like, oh, well, you have to pay fucking $40,000.
Except-
Good luck, asshole.
In our day and age, downloading music makes you a fucking nerd. Or, I mean, buying music makes you a fucking nerd, because no one does that anymore. So you do that, people are going to make fun of you.
I
I do occasionally, but
I
I'll
try-
do it if I'm really desperate.
it's not really for bands that are like way high up there or anything.
Is it like-
I steal their shit. I don't care.
I have to buy stuff I can't torrent, because there's a lot of music I want to get that's never on, like, Pirate Bay or anything.
I
Yeah.
have
So I'll have to buy it in that case.
yeah, I have usually whenever I have music, it's from bands that like give out their fucking CDs at shows and shit.
Yeah. Those are the best kind.
Yeah,
I do buy band merch though.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, hell yeah. I buy band merch all the time.
I'll
support them that way. I won't support them.
Are you guys getting any sweaters this year?
I'm
well,
trying
actually,
to.
I'm getting... I'm
Christmas
getting a
band
jacket.
Christmas sweaters.
I wish. I'm getting a jacket instead. I'm getting a Garrus jacket from Mass Effect. So,
That's
That's pretty
better
nice.
than what I can get.
well, it's only $20.
The thing
or
I was gonna
$30.
get is like a really fucking thick hoodie, but it you guys wouldn't care for it because it's fucking St. Louis Blues.
I almost did buy.
and it's like really fucking cool looking though, and it looks
Is it the one you showed me with the hood on? Yeah,
I almost
that
got
one
a-
did look pretty nice.
I almost
nice.
got a sick ass Christmas sweater.
yeah.
It was a Street Fighter sweater. Have you seen it?
No.
You almost?
Yeah, I was gonna get it, but it was a lot of money, and I'm trying to get other things. If I try to get this, Mom's like, "Well, I'm gonna have to limit how much shit I get you, so you're wanting like $500 worth of shit." But no, it's got Ken and Ryu all pixelated because it's on a fucking sweater, and there's a snowflake in the middle, and they're both
Yeah.
going like that. I really want it,
That's awesome.
but I'd rather get the Garrus hoodie because I'll wear that all year round.
I
It's the
saw
sweater I
a
can-
ugly Christmas sweater, but it was like the St. Louis Blues base, and it looks really funny. I was like, dude, I totally fucking wear that everywhere, and I was like,
You'd wear it to Dairy Queen and get hit on by some ugly chick.
yeah, probably. But what I really want the NHL to do this. I wish that some of the players weren't Jewish. Mainly,
You
so
mean like really Jewish?
yeah, there's actually Jewish hockey players.
I know that, but I mean, are you basing this on because they are Jewish?
No, okay. It's because they can't wear the Christmas sweaters
Because they're Jewish.
Because
They can wear Jew.
because there's people.
They
there's,
wear Hanukkah sweaters. There you go. Problem solved.
there's the atheists, there's Buddhists, there's whatever the fuck Satanists. There's wife beaters who just don't give a shit.
That's not a religion.
Wait, are you
Don't
talking-
add that into a list of fucking religions.
Whatever. It should
Well, there's
be.
atheists, Satanists, Christians, wife beaters.
Wife beaters.
Where does
Anyway,
that fit on the list?
I want the
That's a
hockey
culture,
player.
not a
I want the
religion.
hockey players to
Better
go out
pay
there
my
with
respects
really,
and beat my wife today.
Oh my
Thanks,
fucking God.
Jesus.
I want the hockey players to go out
Instead
there
of going to
with
church
really,
on Sunday, you just
really ugly
that
Christmas sweaters.
We are
If they-
derailing your topic.
Yeah, I know. I just want them to go out with like really ugly Christmas sweaters and play with them because I'd be like, that's
Well, the
fucking
Jewish
awesome.
players can go out there with like a fucking menorah on their back and shit. And they'll be like, and like whenever they like say they all start saying like a holiday wish, and like it gets to the Jewish, and he's like, L'chaim, and everyone's like, yeah, represent Judaism.
Another thing, just to move on a little bit.
What if you
because
played
guys-
with the
Wow,
with
this
the little
this
dreidel?
went from aliens.
Played with the dreidel.
Yeah,
instead
it
of
went
a
from
fucking
aliens to Jewish hockey players.
Well,
And
that's
white
closely
beating.
related.
I will agree. Jewish hockey players and aliens pretty related.
Yeah. Anyway,
Could be
I
all the Jews,
realized in my basement that a lot of shit here could be used for a zombie apocalypse.
like any basement, basically.
Well, this basement in specific, because we have like tools at the shiznit, and then we have
I have a bunch of pool sticks.
we have a shit ton of like
Yeah.
protective gear, and we have
I have some pool
fucking
balls. I
masks.
just be like, bah.
Yeah, dude, me and Austin can just put them in bags and tie the shit and just start hitting people.
Yeah.
Dude, if that ever happens, let's join up and just be the two guys that are known by the survivors as the people who hit people with like
Pool balls.
I have pool balls.
Yeah, but your pool bars aren't as great as ours. Ours are better. With better balls. Than
Mine came from Matco Tools.
Mine came from
Matco
someone we
Tools
bought the
gaming.
pool table from, and they're really nice.
Yeah,
Matco
that's
Tools.
where mine came from.
Yeah.
But mine isn't really
See, we
nice.
have
It's
to
just
be
like normal.
We have to be a team because we're basically working with the same shit. We
We
bought our
have
pool
two
table from someone else.
sets. We have two sets. One was bought from somebody, and then another.
Did
one...
it come with the pool table though?
Yes.
Maybe you can join. I'll
And
look it over. I'll look it over.
We had two pool tables.
Can you make a resume?
Whenever we came
Yeah,
here,
I need your resume
Okay.
filled out on my desk by 3.
the base of our pool table is now at the floor of our drum set.
Oh,
Yeah, and just to keep it from like shaking the floors and shit.
well, shit.
And
Makes
then
sense.
the pool balls are back there. We have a set from Matco Tools, and then we have a set from somebody who like.
Your basement
Just
is
didn't give a
basically
shit.
like Dead Rising.
Yeah.
You just have a bunch of shit.
Yeah,
we
we-
can make a workbench.
You
just
can
to, like,
fucking
create
make
shit.
brass weapons out of the symbols and shit.
There's a
You can
workbench
fucking.
over-
I have
well, not
one
really,
second. One
whatever.
second.
But
I'm-
it fits like the Dead Rising description.
It
Basically.
does.
I'm
It
gonna get
does.
something. I'm gonna show you guys. You guys talk. You
Everything
talk
from
about-
power tools to bikes to guitars to
Ian
dicks.
has left the table. He had to go clean his very small penis. He's getting it cleaned up, nice for the ladies he's never gonna fuck. And he's back. He cleaned his wiener. Now he's holding some kind of strange dildo.
Oh
Anything's a dildo if it's
Okay.
close enough.
These are the tools that my dad requires as a
no!
truck
You'd get
mechanic.
you'd get something nasty.
Yeah,
if
that's
you
the
use that
It's a
as dildo.
huge. For everybody who can't see it, it's a big ass screwdriver with a little bent tip,
That's
so you can fucking get in there.
It's like my penis.
Yeah,
It's like a
That's-
crowbar.
That's the kind of thing you keep
Driver.
under your seat,
yeah,
just in case there's some asshole behind you who's riding your
yeah.
ass.
Like you could mess.
Either that or a
somebody up.
maglet. You have one of those two, and you're set.
But
No one keeps it
yeah,
bad anymore.
we have a whole shit ton of stuff like this.
Ian's
And-
leaving again.
Yeah, I'm putting it over here.
Hey, get your little wiener back in your pants, boy.
And then,
Or whip it out some more. One or the other, buddy. What
you
is
guys
that?
ready for this? It's bright.
Ah! What the fuck? How's that gonna help you?
Is that thing from?
It's-
Are you gonna be
Well,
like,
at night-
oh, zombies can't see
Like,
anymore?
no.
Dude, you fucking flash that at
Nighttime-
night, like in a field. Zombies should be like, there's something fucking over there.
No, but like for if
It's like the whole gunshot thing
okay,
in a zombie.
if
party.
you
don't
ever
do
need to
it.
scavenge at night and you're just like, God damn, I can't see shit. This would light up
I'd
your
rather
pathway.
scavenge at night in the complete darkness, because if you don't make a lot of sound and don't move a whole lot,
Yeah, but do you think they could see?
yeah.
Yes,
Well, there's,
they can see and
there's,
smell.
There's two. Well, there's. Two
I thought
different-
they were like snakes to where they couldn't really see, but they could like smell.
what
to
I-
where
They can see,
could-
smell, and hear.
It depends on what
Oh.
you're basing it off of. If you're, because
Walking Dead, they can see, smell, and hear.
I don't give a shit about the
Land
shittiest
of the-
show on the
oh.
on TV.
I like
Not
it.
Land of the Dead.
I'm
but
basing this off High School of the Dead. Best
Yeah,
anime I've ever watched. They can't they can't see. They
I
can
watched like
only
the
hear.
first 10 episodes.
That's why there's a part when they're trying to sneak out of the front doors of the school. As they're going down, one of the retards, I don't think that's actually like one of the main survivors. I don't remember if it was the main guy or like one of the stragglers.
Uh-huh.
What's it, the fat guy?
No, that guy's awesome.
Okay.
But someone hits the rail, and all the zombies are like, nigga, you fucked up. And
Oh,
they turn
yeah, I
around, they're
remember
like,
that.
they're over there on the stairs. And I'm like, you fucking messed up, god damn it.
That's the anime, right?
Yeah,
The
best anime
first
ever.
episode I watched was whenever they were piled in the school bus, and then like the first thing you see is a bunch of sweaty asses.
Dude, there's a lot of titties on that show.
Yeah, they do. Do you
I
guys,
actually read the manga before I watched the anime.
do you guys want more?
I will take.
I might take a
little
water
bit.
next, but not right now. I'm kind of burnt out on sparkling.
I'll have a little
Oh
bit
shit,
more.
we're almost up
but
to an hour.
I got to watch my.
I say we go a little
Because
longer.
I'm trying to
than
get
usual.
ripped so I can wear a
well,
speedo.
the longest we went was an hour and 30 minutes.
I say we go
Actually,
2
it was
hours.
like 40 minutes, but
Do you guys want to listen to 2 hours? Of
I
course.
want to listen to 2
Okay.
hours. You know how many times I listened to the episode I was on, like as soon as it was downloaded, uploaded?
3 times?
No, I've listened to a lot more than that.
Okay.
I played Borderlands for 4 hours, and I listened to that thing nonstop, and then I listened to it
instead of the classic music, Oh, never mind. I was thinking of Fallout.
yeah. But no,
You'll scream, nigga.
I listened to the podcast I was on so much just because I liked hearing how sarcastic and asshole-ish I sound.
Yeah.
Like, I forgot what we were. It's like whenever you were like, "Oh, don't introduce yourself, you fucking jackass," and I was like, "Shut the fuck up," and I was like, "Genius, I'm a fucking genius."
Oh, you know that guitar that you gave me for the fucking Medal of Honor thing?
Yeah,
The shitty
The
one.
B guitars.
Yeah.
B guitared.
What I did was I went at it with.
He went at it, dude.
Yeah,
Hardcore.
I went at it with sandpaper, but I didn't use the right kind of sandpaper, so now it's like dull and it looks sexy, but it's
Whoa.
not. It's not as nice as it could be.
Anybody who might be listening to this is something I don't give a shit about.
If you evened it out, this would be really fucking nice.
Yeah, it looks fucking sexy. Anyway, moving on. Do you want to go to the next topic, which is
I can't see it for a minute. So what is it?
EPA?
Oh, how
They
can't really take advice from.
Yeah,
scientists
they're not allowed to take advice from scientists anymore.
If you want to talk about it, yeah.
Why?
Okay. EPA can no longer get advice from scientists. I don't know why.
It's
like
like
they-
how is that illegal?
I don't-
Oh, can I have your advice? Oh, arrested! Bam!
Because it's a different
Jail
job
time,
profession, I
dickhead.
guess.
They're scientists, though.
I know. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like,
They're a reliable source.
Remember what happened in the Simpsons movie? The EPA went crazy and the
Yeah.
fucking dome got put on a town.
Yeah.
and the scientists were
I
like,
have that
"Are you
movie
fucking
still.
stupid?"
It's a good movie.
It
It
is.
is. It is a good movie.
It shows
But-
Bart's little pee-pee.
They're not allowed to get advice from scientists as in,
It
and
was
like,
smaller than
oh,
a
you
French
can't.
fry.
You have to stop this, or else the fucking polar ice caps are gonna fucking melt. And now they're just like, we can't tell if they're gonna melt. So, drive
Hey
cars.
guys, global warming doesn't actually exist.
Yeah, that's pretty much where they.
Dude, if
I
it
imagine that was
exists, why am I cold right now?
Republican proposition to keep money.
Like, seriously. You guys are fucking stupid. It's cold.
Why
It's
am
snowing.
I freezing?
It's
Why am I
snowing.
almost dead?
It's snowing.
I want to do this right, actually. I gotta have, like...
Looks good. Looks great.
I'm a down-ass...
You know what I just realized? Everybody's wearing a beanie today.
Yeah.
Dude, you know I'm always wearing a beanie.
You're always wearing a beanie, but
At
you
first, I
never
thought he was
wear a
also
beanie.
wearing a sweater. As soon as I saw you wearing a sweater, I was
could
like,
put-
oh
I
my
could
god,
put-
we're all wearing sweaters.
I could put this
Flannel.
Bill Cosby rape sweater on, but it's really hot and tight around like the fucking waist.
Dude,
Yeah.
can I try it on?
Do you really want to?
I actually do kind of want to. It looks really...
It's nice when you have it on,
really
but it gets
nice.
way too hot really fast.
We might need more topics because we only have 2 topics left, and if you want to stretch this out,
I
for
say,
like
I
2
say after
hours.
the other topics, we could just talk about whatever the hell.
Okay.
I mean, that's usually
Yeah,
how
whatever the
podcasts end
hell.
up going.
Since nobody
hell?
else is talking about the EPA, do you want to just talk about your most hated Schrodinger moments?
Let me just talk about one thing.
Okay.
Let me just refer to the greatest podcast ever, Sleepycast.
Okay.
They always have topics, but how often do they really stay on topic?
Not at all.
Exactly. So I mean, we've gone through almost all the topics.
I mean, we've gone off topic a shit ton,
yeah,
but like
we still. I mean,
as
we're
soon
almost
as we
done
hit
with it.
like topics that we know, like one of us don't know something about it.
Like the
we're
next
just
one.
like-
The next one, I'm not too big on. So
Hey, do you just want to skip that one? Because
I
I
mean, if you want to talk about it, then
I just wrote it down there for like ideas. Because like the only time I ever had a hated Schrodinger moment was like I don't really know.
Mine's mostly on 4chan on B.
Yeah, Bakugan
And then I'm just
Piku.
like, come on. Then the screen pans down and it's just like...
I actually saw something like that today. It was a girl swimming in a pool,
Yeah.
and I was like, this could go good. And then she gets up on the side and just a penis flops out. I'm like,
Oh!
off the internet.
This is a
4chan.
little tight on that.
It's tight right there. It's weird because the neck isn't tight at all, and you think that'd be the tightest part.
Yeah,
4chan.
It's really loose compared to that,
Yeah.
which is kind of shit.
4chan probably brought my most hated Schrodinger moment because whenever
It looks good.
Like-
Check out. Is there like something you could see yourself in?
there's a mirror over there somewhere.
Where?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, but my most hated Schrodinger moment was whenever I was on 4chan, and then I'm just going through like flash threads, but then there's a fucking Gmail, but they don't ever say it. It's just like throws up the shirt, and I'm like, nice, and then it pulls down the pants. I'm like, no, please, no.
What's the next topic actually?
Guys, ready for some hard stuff?
You're gonna ruin the fucking souls of those.
Oh, they're already ruined.
Okay.
Yeah, like who wears shoes or anything on their feet that hasn't already had like the soles and shit ruined?
Good point.
I already have a sport that I would wait. Let me read that
It's
one more time.
if you were forced to watch one sport that
Not
you
entirely
don't watch
sure how I'm
already,
supposed to
what
take
would
this
you watch?
Hockey because I like it. I just don't watch it.
Hockey
So
or rugby?
if I was forced to watch a sport, it would be hockey because I actually like it.
Yeah. I think mine.
Oh, dude, I fucking love your shirt.
Thank
I
you.
just realized what it was.
I've had this for like 10 years now.
I
What do
have
you
to.
have?
I have to say rugby because rugby looks cool. I just never watch it.
Rugby.
I watched it one time. And
Yeah.
it
Get
was
your fucking rugby.
Actually, it's more a South African thing, but okay.
Oh yeah, because nobody in Australia or New Zealand plays rugby.
Well, they do, but not.
They
like,
do.
as
So I'm
much.
basing that on them because I've watched more Australian rugby than I have South
Go Space
African.
Broncos.
Like they'll be on the field playing, and out of nowhere, someone's like, "You're a fucking baby,
You're a fucking
mate.
baby.
You're a fucking baby. You can't play. Get off the field, baby." And then you're like, "Yeah."
Oh,
this
he only
game.
broke his neck and he's not moving. Come on, you whiny baby.
Oh, can I
Get
mention?
your tiny penis out for me, baby.
Can I mention a story about a thing that happened to a young hockey player?
Yeah,
Who just
hit
got
me.
signed.
Hit
Yeah.
me with
Did
it.
he die?
No.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
much worse. Okay,
yeah.
so
Much
a
worse than
brand new,
death?
amazing fucking hockey
Kind
player.
of.
Like he's really good.
Did he lose his ability to play?
He did. Now,
Okay, so
let
that
me
is
finish
worse
the
than
story.
death.
So
Just let me finish the story. Yeah. Rude ass bitch.
anyway, so he was like playing. It was his first debut game, and he's like fucking tearing shit up. Like he usually tore shit up in like games that he played, but in this game it was like 4 minutes in, I think, and he got hit into the boards and it broke his fourth vertebrae down, and now he can only move.
Voidebrae.
Yeah, vertebrae.
Yeah, void boy.
But he
Austin
can
Du
only move
vertebrae.
his. He can now only move his right arm. His first big league game, and he can now only move his right arm because
Hey, at
he
least
broke
it's
his
probably his
vertebrae.
fapping hand, right?
I mean, he can't feel it.
Doesn't
so,
matter. He can still touch his
Like,
finger.
will he ever recover? Like, is there a possible chance for recovery?
Well, they did heal somebody's paralysis with stem cell.
Sale?
Sale.
They had a stem cell down at
Yeah,
Walmart.
you're
He
just-
healed himself.
You're just totally
Motherfucker
shit.
couldn't walk until they had a stem cell.
You know
Get up on your
that
goddamn
stem cell
feet, mate.
research?
We're gonna
I've been
put stem
doing-
cells right into your vertebrae.
We're gonna rub sperm on your face. Stem cell.
Are sperms associated with stem cell or only aborted fetuses? Or does it?
Well, it's embryonic fluid, really.
Oh, dude, that makes me want to listen to Embryonic Anomaly. Thank you very much. Which is
That's
basically
the only riff I
exactly the
remember.
entire
Yeah.
album. The entire album is just that with some vocals.
Makes sense.
It's just Lucas Mann being a
This is so
badass.
fucking cool.
Yeah. Did you hear that Luke or not Lucas Man? Is it Lucas? No, not Lucas Man. It's fuck, what's his name?
I don't
Jeff
know.
Loomis.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
the video I never watched. that
He's
you
an
sent
arch
me.
enemy. And it's fucking
Oh, yeah.
awesome because
Yeah,
arch enemy's
He's gonna
already
fuck shit up.
badass.
I
Now
haven't-
you're gonna listen to him for
I
good.
haven't listened to Arch Enemy in 3 years.
Well,
Oh my
fuck.
fucking god, dude, they got way better.
I stopped after I realized,
Like-
man, I like OTEP more.
Even without Jeff Loomis in it right now, like
pretty
they're
good.
tearing shit up.
But with Jeff Loomis, he's just gonna be like, "All right, guys, whip your cocks out."
Well, except for
And he's
Alyssa
gonna like
Mike
start
Bliss.
playing with his cock on stage, like.
He's gonna pull like a murder face and hump his like.
He's
his
gonna be
collar.
rocking with his cock out, but Alyssa Mike Bliss is gonna be jamming with her clam out. Ha ha! Original joke number 1.
Faggot.
Put down my chair.
Put down my bear, dude. My bare ass.
Good job. I missed.
Let's talk about something else.
Um,
Megadeth. They're a drummer left today or yesterday. and
Megadeth.
Now I'm sad.
I don't like them.
You can suck my dick.
I saw them
Like I used
in
to,
concert.
I liked.
They were
I
really
liked,
good.
Lucky son of a bitch.
I like Symphony
Point
of
Fest.
Destruction.
Did they
I
play
kind of
Peace
like
Self?
Sweating Bullets.
I believe they did.
I only like 2 songs from them because like all their other shit reminds me of Metallica.
I'm gonna say it right now. I think they're better than fucking Metallica.
Like,
They kicked Dave Mustaine out of Metallica, and he makes a better band.
I liked much older
They
Metallica.
kicked Dio out of Black Sabbath. He makes a better fucking album. It's crazy, right?
yeah. Anyway,
Kick Korn's drummer out. He
I
becomes a
think-
fucking male model.
I think it's kind of like a. Oh, you kicked me out? Me? I am this band. So they kind of like want to like shit their
But, like-
hands and like rub it in their face.
okay, I hate Metallica. Not because like they're bad or anything, but I just hate the way they sound. And people like over glorify them a lot because
They
like,
do.
they're so fucking good. But then it's just like. Da, 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 da,
I really like their older stuff.
Their
though.
solos?
even though
Their
it was
older
just,
stuff was fantastic, in my opinion.
Kirk
even
Hammett,
though it was just like
Kirk Hammett can shred a fucking guitar, but James Hetfield is just like, I am the band. I am the fucking band. And he's like getting all these crazy guitars, making him look like
considering
great
it
shit
wouldn't,
to him.
considering if he wasn't in the band, Metallica wouldn't be anywhere.
Pretty much.
His voice is what brought that band to where they are.
Yeah, and it's also what brought a bunch of bands into the 80s.
No one would give a shit if like their drummer dropped out or anybody else. But he is what brought the band to where it is. His vocals are what made everybody love
Unlike
him.
Avenged Sevenfold, where as soon as the drummer died, everybody's just like, well, this fucking band sucks.
I forgot what Metallica's drummer name was, but I forgot. I remember he's a piece of shit apparently.
I don't know.
He has a tiny dick too apparently.
wait, what?
The drummer for Metallica apparently is a douchebag.
Lars?
Yeah, Lars Ulrich. He has a tiny penis that's in a douchebag. So no one would care if Lars Ulrich was dropped from the band.
I don't think anybody...
Everybody gives him shit so much.
Yeah, really?
I love it.
Yeah. The only thing I like about him is like he was challenged by I think Will Ferrell and Chad Smith from Red Hot Chili Peppers to do a drum off, and he like responded by saying I'd probably be down for that. I'm like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Will Ferrell could tear shit out of a drum.
I still don't like Will Ferrell though.
Yeah.
I think he's a piece of shit.
I think some of his stuff is funny, but then there's other things that just...
I don't think I've-
Wait, do you think he's a piece of shit person or his acting is just
Both.
Yeah.
Honestly, from what I've heard about meeting him in person, he's pretty douchebag, like pretty douchey as it is. From what I've just heard, I've never met him. I can't really base it on that. But I hate him in movies. I've never laughed at a Will Ferrell movie ever. Maybe I've laughed at like a small cameo appearance where it wasn't like something that was long and fucking drawn out. Where I was like, oh, that's pretty clever and funny. But his movies are the fucking gayest thing I've ever watched.
I hate him in
Everyone's like,
Saturday Night
Step Brothers
Live.
is so great. And I'm like, Step Brothers fucking sucks. The only
Yeah,
good thing
everybody-
about that is John C.
Every
Reilly.
Will Ferrell skit in Saturday Night Live is like mostly written by him, and it's like really fucking stupid.
I really
They
like
just need
the
to get John C. Reilly on
Johnny
there.
Depp. Is it Johnny? No, it's not Johnny Depp. I always get this actor and Johnny Depp mixed up every single fucking time.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
No,
No?
Do you,
not even close.
do you,
He's another funny guy.
Oh.
No.
do you have like the smallest hint for who it might be that you're
Nope.
thinking of? Shit.
It's his name.
Wait, was it Johnny Depp that did Ace Ventura?
No,
No,
that
was
was...
that was
That's Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey.
You get those two mixed
I
up?
always get those two mixed up. I don't know why, but it happens.
It's weird
I like
because-
the Jim Carrey
because
skits
Johnny
on
Depp
Saturday
is like-
Night Live.
Like the handsomest man ever, and then Jim Carrey's like the guy you'd see on the street and be like,
He's like his alter ego. Like, you see a handsome man, but he's not really
No, he's...
not really anything extravagant to the core. And then Jim Carrey's
except
like,
in Johnny
"Ah."
Depp's case, he's like the most extravagant to the core ever.
He's
like
the
greatest
handsome-
person ever.
It's like the handsome, bland guy with the funny and ugly friend.
Yeah, but Johnny Depp's not bland.
Sometimes.
He's awesome as
I
shit.
think Jim Carrey is.
I've loved every movie
more or
he's ever
less
been
average.
in. Edward Scissorhands being the greatest in my opinion.
I
Because
like,
he's just a bumbling fucking idiot who barely talks the entire time and throws up after drinking lemonade.
I like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Or no, it wasn't
I know
lemonade, it was
people-
alcohol, I think.
People...
Either way.
People like fucking
can
hate me
understand
for
that.
saying that I like Pirates of the Caribbean as one of the
Great
best
movies.
and they're just like, "What the fuck? It's like the same thing. He's just a drunk pirate." I'm like, And that's fucking
Who doesn't
hilarious.
love a drunk pirate?
Hey, you gotta be consistent
Pirates
on your
are cool
fucking
as shit.
character.
Do you know how often I laugh during that movie? There's
A
barely
lot.
there's no quiet in the room when I'm watching that movie. I'm laughing every single second because it's fucking hilarious.
I also liked him in What's Eating Gilbert.
He's a
Grape.
sarcastic
Like,
asshole.
he
He
wasn't-
It's great.
He wasn't even like funny in that movie, but he's like
was
a
great-
really fucking great actor.
He did great in that movie.
He did.
And
He's
then you had his
fucking
retarded
awesome.
little brother, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Who did even better with acting, and everybody actually thought he was
And then
retarded.
his mom dies because she's super fat.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert: his mom's fat.
Are you hiding,
If
Mama?
you haven't seen What's Eating Gilbert
I see
Grape,
you.
I fucking laugh every time. I don't know why.
you're hiding, huh?
I think I
know
laugh
that.
because they parodied it on American Dad. And
No,
I think of
Family
that.
Guy?
Family Guy. No, American
it was
Dad.
on American Dad.
Oh, it
whenever
was
they-
also on Family Guy.
when they think
Was
that
it?
Steve dies in the fucking treehouse when the lightning hits it.
Oh,
and
yeah,
that's,
never
and
mind,
that's,
it is.
and that's where it shows the two squirrels and like we got like
Yeah,
they're
it's-
watching it burn.
By the way, if you haven't seen What's Eating Gilbert Grape, you're a piece of shit. You need to watch it.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert: there's a retarded kid and a fat piece of shit.
The retarded kid
Classy
goes
as I
to-
am,
goes to jail once. It's awesome.
but no.
Oh.
Pirates of the Caribbean, great movie. I recommend.
Another.
They need to make another one,
They
in
do.
my
I
opinion.
haven't seen all of them. I've seen like all of them except for the last one.
You should definitely
I
watch
believe.
them. No, what fucking movie? Which one was it? Where they're like storming that place. They like did that elaborate plot where they're like underneath the fucking place and they're trying to storm the shit. And then like the midget fucking runs up with like a fucking blunderbuss and shoots it and flies backwards.
That could have been the third one.
Yeah.
Either way, it was fucking hilarious.
That was
the midget
great.
flies back and I'm
Yeah,
like,
it was
holy
the third
shit.
one because that was the where they brought the one chick that was the black chick that
Oh,
was
like the weirdo, like voodoo bitch.
yeah.
Yeah.
And she turned out to be some crazy fucking like god thing or some shit.
Every time I watch that movie and it gets to that part, I have to pause it in preparation because I know I'm about to lose my shit. Just seeing that little midget dude fly backwards, I can't handle it. My dad had to pause it once because I wouldn't shut the fuck up. It was his first time watching it. I laughed
Oh
for like
my God.
20 minutes, and he was just like, I had to pause this and wait for you to shut the fuck up. I was like, thanks, Dad.
What I fucking love, okay, Johnny Depp is also a guitar player. So, like, whenever he plays guitar, he has, like, this custom Gibson guitar, and it has, like, pirate shit on it. And he always dresses up as Jack Sparrow.
He played.
It's fucking awesome.
He played with Marilyn Manson, and that makes me happy. They're like best friends, apparently.
I can see it.
It makes sense. One like
Tim Burton probably introduced him, just like
exactly.
Marilyn Manson.
One is in like every Tim Burton film ever, and then the other, like all his lyrical content could be something that fucking Tim Burton would come up with,
Pretty
make
much.
a movie out of. New album's coming out. Can't wait for that. It's gonna be sweet.
Marilyn Manson new album?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's gonna be cool.
I'm
shit.
trying to think of what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, this is gonna go back to like Will Ferrell for a second. Because there's something that somebody posted, because I'm on this like page that's like guitar players on Facebook, and like they were like, oh, this is so awesome, and it's Will Ferrell and Dave Grohl doing a duet, but Dave Grohl doesn't really sing it, he just plays guitar, and it's Will Ferrell singing, and Will Ferrell's not that great of a singer, but he's just like,
I think he's one of those people that have like the potential, but he
Yeah,
doesn't
like,
do it.
whenever I was watching it, I was like, this better be funny, but then it was like serious, and I'm like, his voice isn't meant for like this serious shit. Like, he could do opera music, but he's not a Dave Grohl fucking acoustic playing singer.
Yeah.
If Dave Grohl was singing, he was like singing along with it, it probably would have made it like 10 times better. I like Dave Grohl. He's probably one of my favorite people in the world.
Dave Grohl's cool. Makes me think that I hate Nirvana though, with a burning passion.
Why? Because Kurt
They're
Cobain?
they're way too overhyped. And
Oh, yeah.
everyone thinks
Yeah.
they're so fucking great and godlike, but they're not. They were a normal fucking band. And just because the lead singer killed himself doesn't mean you can glorify him as some god. He killed himself. He was a coward. He did drugs. No one gives a shit.
And then his
Fuck Kurt Cobain.
His wife like cheated on him. And he's just like, oh, I'm.
He's got a hot daughter. That's all I care about.
You know what? Some of the greatest musicians need to get together and make a crazy band. So, like, Dave Grohl on drums, Flea on
They
bass.
sort of
Someone
did
from-
something like that.
They need
Someone from
Flea, but they
Dream
need
Theater.
Flea on bass. They need fucking shit. Who's the guitarist to Kiss? Paul
Paul.
Pete-
Isn't it Gene Simmons?
No,
Or
Gene
No,
Simmons was
he's
the
a
bassist.
singer, man.
Gene Simmons isn't the fucking singer.
I thought he was a fucking.
He was.
Gene Simmons has never sang for Kiss like as lead vocalist.
He's went.
But he's not the
But
lead
he-
singer everyone thinks about. He's the fucking guitar player with the long fucking tongue.
Yeah, he was the bassist.
Oh, same fucking
Man,
thing.
every time I.
Still
The
not the,
guitar-
vocalist, though.
the
Well,
guitar-
then why the
that-
fuck is he like always like the one? That's,
Because he's a fucking piece
everyone's
of
just
shit.
like, oh, Gene Simmons. Oh,
Because he's the only one that anyone ever cared about.
Because he's the only one
I like the
dressing
guy with
up
the
in
star.
spikes and shit.
His
like the
gimmick
guy.
was blood. That's
It
why
was-
everybody liked him.
Starchild was the singer, I think,
Get
and
his
it
fucking
was
name.
it was Peter Gilbert, not
Paul Stanley.
Paul Stanley. They need Paul
I don't know
Stanley.
if that's who you're talking about. I'm just talking about Ball Stanley.
They need Paul Stanley on the lead guitar.
I know he's in the band. I just don't know.
Yeah,
which one he
he's
is.
the lead guitarist. He is like a great. He's awesome. He's like
Oh, you have a boner for him.
yeah, he's like one of the
Yeah.
he's like the only one in Kiss that I actually care for.
Man, I don't even like Kiss that much.
I don't like the band much, but I do like the guitar playing. But they need him on guitar, and then for the vocalist, they need fuck.
what about the other guitar?
He,
Is there gonna be another
there
guitar?
doesn't need to be. If there is, it could be like Zach Wilde or some shit. I don't care.
Zach Wilde's not
I'd
that
care
great.
because Zach Wilde would ruin everything.
Yeah, have you
Fucking
ever?
pinch harmonica.
Have you
Just
heard him sing?
you're just like,
Huh? Yeah, I have.
shut the fuck
It's
up.
I
not,
like-
It's
I-
not bad if you're into that type of vocal style.
I like Hootie and the Blowfish.
Bluty and the Hofish. Is that
Yeah.
what you're gonna say?
I like
Booty and the blowjob.
I like
Dude,
Hootie.
we all know Darius Rucker's a badass.
Yeah, I like Hootie and the Blowfish, and he like bases his vocals off it because he's like a big fan and shit. I like his song "In This River," but I don't like
Fucking
his like,
Danny
heavier shit.
watched Hootie and the Blowfish at a Crawdad place thing. It's great. You don't know, but we do.
I don't.
I hope you watched those
I
episodes.
have.
Now wait. Now what you were talking about is like have supergroup comprised of different. They did something like that when she died, like from Deftones. They made like a whole tribute album or something like that, or a tribute song where they got a bunch of different band members from like different bands.
Mm-hmm.
It was great.
But
It was
like,
like Fieldy from Korn. I
think I heard that.
I hope you did. You probably did. It was really
I think
everywhere basically.
if like, actually, I'm gonna take back the Paul Stanley. I think they should put in fucking who the fuck is the lead guitarist of comedy fucking shit? System
Look.
of a Down.
It's Darian or fucking Darian.
Yeah, they should get him.
Shit, I fucking
'Cause
should know this. God damn it.
He
Darian.
he plays really good rhythm, and if they have fucking Monkey playing like leads shit,
I think they should get Head if they're gonna get anybody. He's more
I
heavy.
mean it could go either way. It doesn't have to be super heavy.
Just
Well,
say head.
actually, Dave
Yeah,
Grohl
I
does
did.
play a mean heavy drum.
I had to because that's his name.
I know.
but
I feel like they would. I feel like they should get Head over Monkey. Get Head, huh? But no. In all serious, if they were gonna recruit anybody from Korn, I feel like it would have to be him. Monkey's great, but Head has always been more of the main guitarist everyone thought of.
yeah.
And then top it off, the vocalist for Head PE.
Ah, dude, fuck that guy.
No,
He punched a dude at the Gathering of the Juggalos because he asked about his other band from like in the 80s. He got off stage and just hit him in the face.
You know who'd be awesome?
What punk
As
band
a-
is it with Fat Mike?
He kicked a dude the other.
Yeah,
he like
so I-
fucking knocked
yeah.
him down and kicked him in the face.
Yeah, he was just like, and then as the kid's getting up, he like kicked him in the face, and then he said sorry afterwards and like gave him a shirt and signed
He
it.
gave him a shirt after beating the dude down on stage. Give him
the
fucking
lead
money
singer of the
instead,
super
and make him
band.
shirt.
Lead singer of the super band has to be the lead singer of A Perfect Circle and Tool.
Oh, dude,
That guy, he has
Why
to.
would you-
He has.
why would
to.
you want Maynard though?
Or
Maynard's great.
the
but I
lead
feel like
singer
you
of
could get a
Dream
better one.
Theater.
Oh, ew.
What?
I brought up Dream Theater like 5 times.
I feel like for
You
me,
have?
Yes.
Really?
look, for
Yeah, I'm
me,
just like, what about Dream Theater? And you guys
I-
just kept on talking.
I
It's like-
literally, I do not remember. you
I
ever saying
don't.
it.
I don't.
I don't
it
remember.
was like the
ever-
very beginning of us
Look,
talking
if,
about
if
this. I'm just
I
like,
was to get anybody for a band, like a super band, and I wanted the super lead singer, we all know I would be going with fucking Serge Tankian.
Well,
I'd
love
want
his
someone
voice.
who's very versatile between low
Darren,
vocals and
that's
high
his name.
vocals.
I thought it was either Darren or Darian.
yeah.
Then Shavo, dude, he fucked up the lead singer of Mastodon. Did you hear about that?
No.
He fucking like beat him so bad he had to
Oh
go to the
yeah,
hospital
I
'cause he
did.
almost died.
Yeah.
That's why you don't get drunk and start hitting Chavo with a t-shirt. He's going to
Yeah.
beat your ass. And you're almost dead because of it. It was hilarious.
Was it on video?
What were you saying?
I don't think anybody
Austin?
got on video, but a bunch of witnesses were like, damn, Chavo, don't fuck around.
What were you saying?
What?
Something about
But,
Dream
like,
Theater problem.
No, after like all the Dream Theater thing, and then you were like saying it, and then you just stopped talking.
Oh, I don't remember.
You don't fuck.
Oh, I said I'd like someone very versatile, like between highs and lows or something. Just throw Johnny Craig in there. He's a piece of shit, but he's a good singer.
If the lead singer of Duran Gray was English, because he can go low and high within like the drop of a dime. It's crazy.
You know what they need?
I love him so much. I want to meet him.
They need the backup singer from Late Night Reading
I don't know.
to do the
fuck that
to
is.
do the weird fucking syncing
Who
thing
is
that he
that?
does. Okay,
he's just like, ah! And I'm just like, what?
like when the guy's like singing, the guy's singing really well. He's like singing really well, playing guitar, and then his fucking backup singer starts singing, and he reaches this whole tone that nobody can fucking hit.
Let's get
Yeah,
Yoko Ono.
and it's really
Whenever they do the fluttering shit, well, not really fluttering, it's
Dude,
just
have
going
you
a
heard-
step
Yeah,
higher.
yeah.
Have you
And
heard Yoko Ono freak out on stage when she's singing? She doesn't
know
even
who
sing.
that
She's just
is.
like, and everyone's like, this lady was married to John Lennon at one point.
This woman killed the Beatles. Good. I'm trying to think of what I was gonna say.
What was the one guitarist, Jimi Hendrix? No, I was watching videos of his like solos and shit, and it was just sound.
Did you watch someone where
That's
he-
all it was. It's just hit a note and then dive bomb.
Do you
and
think
then,
that man...
That's all he did, and everyone's just like, if
Do you
Jimi Hendrix
think-
was alive, oh my god, rock and roll would still be
Do
rock
you
and
think
roll.
anybody at that concert gave a shit? They were all high off their ass.
They probably heard something way different.
Yeah.
They
Do you think
probably
Jimi
did.
Hendrix knew what he was doing? He was like...
He's
he
probably
was,
like,
he was
"What?
tripping on acid hard, and he was
Don't
just
know
like...
what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm doing it.
And then the motherfucker lit his guitar on fire. You think he's fucked up?
I mean, he's a badass guy, but those solos were just.
What's funny
total
is he
shit.
was in the crowd that day just watching the bands, and that was his first time playing, like a live audience. And he got up there, and everyone loved him, and became famous, and then he died.
That was pretty grim.
I watched a documentary on him, and there was a scene in there I was not ready to see, and that was him getting a blowjob.
Oh.
I was like, cross that off my bucket list. Because it was like talking about two. It was like most
That's on your bucket
like
list.
love. Not really, but I mean, if it was gonna be on there, I might as well cross it off. Because they were interviewing two of his like greatest groupies from back in the day, and they're like, "Yeah, there was this time we gave him a blowjob," and then they showed the footage, and I'm like, "Wow, that's really."
They really showed the footage.
Yeah, it's just him getting a blowjob. He's like out of his mind though. He has no idea what's going on.
So he's just sitting back there like.
like it looks like he's enjoying it, but really he's high off his ass, just like
Was it a dude giving him the blowjob?
it was two like chicks,
Oh, okay.
and they were really fat.
Because you used a
You think he
male
gave a shit?
voice, and I was like, what the fuck?
I use a male voice for everything.
That's true. I mean,
I don't know what was funny about that, but all right.
the way it went in my mind, it was funny.
Okay.
But, okay, fuck you guys.
Seeing the world through
completely,
Ian's eyes.
completely unrelated, and I don't want to make this a topic. I just want to know real quick. When we're done with this, can you try to show me that fighting game you were talking about earlier?
Yeah.
We should watch
Wait,
a
what's it
Serbian
for?
film too.
Xbox?
Can I play it?
If I can find it.
Okay,
What
that's
game?
it. That's all I want to know. We can go on with
Okay.
other topics. We're not watching Serbian film. I'm not watching that with anybody. I'm watching that by myself, so I can freak out on my own and probably.
I
kill
sent you
myself.
the link to it.
I know. I saw that. And I was really happy, but I
Yeah.
never got around to watching it.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna watch that later this week.
I just want to see other people's reactions to it.
Look,
'Cause
you'll
my,
know.
my reactions at the very end, I just started crying.
You'll know my reaction within a week because it'll be a fucking news like report that they found me hung in my room like dead with a note saying, "What the fuck have I done?"
I didn't even know what to expect. And I'm just like,
I'm
and
kind
he's
of
just like, newborn porn. I'm like,
desensitized to
Be
it
careful,
now though.
dude.
yeah, I know.
Look, I'm desensitized to it mostly because I've like basically gone through every scene in GIF form on 4chan, so I kind of know what to expect. But then again, I guess watching it all in like one.
It kind of
Long
gets you
thing.
like attached to it.
Yeah, it'll probably be different if I actually watch it fully because I'm not watching GIFs of it. I'm watching the whole movie itself. So
You're actually hearing what's going on.
yeah, I can't wait for the newborn porn part because the way you yelled that last podcast made me like laugh internally. I never actually got it out, but I was like inside cracking up. And then when I listened to the podcast back, whenever you did that, I lost my shit. So it's good to know that you just did it again.
It was almost
By the way,
exactly like
Seth,
that.
I made your dream come true. I re-downloaded the YouTube capture, so I'm gonna try to make those videos again.
Oh,
I don't know.
God.
I don't know
What's the
how
name?
or what I'm gonna do.
What was your YouTube?
Fred
handle?
Fist.
Fred Fist. Right.
That's probably where I'm gonna be posting these on from now on.
Oh, but man, I've already subscribed to this channel. Now I have to go find Fred Fist and to subscribe to
You
it.
probably won't find it at all.
I probably will. If I'm looking for something, I find it. He knows that.
You'd have to like search the deep web for it.
All you
That's
have to
not
type.
the
I tried.
Okay,
I tried
this-
looking for it, and then I'm
I-
like, "What the fuck?"
That's
So he
just
had to send me a
download.
link.
Just download the
I
Twitter web
don't.
browser.
I literally typed in the
Just to
specific
find it.
name of
Yeah.
what I'm doing on the thing. So if you're like, he was pushing food and drink items in his kitchen, and
You know
type
how hard
that
it was finding this piece of shit?
No.
I looked up the exact fucking thing that you titled it, and nothing came up. There was a bunch of like Frank Sinatra songs.
Really? I just put the Mosscast.
And I typed that in, and nothing came up for this.
Really?
It took me like an hour to find it.
It brought it up like right
Eventually,
away.
I got so tired of it, I just went to your fucking Facebook page.
Yeah, whenever you wanted me to look up that song idea or something, riff idea.
Yeah.
And then I like typed it into YouTube word for word. Nothing came up. I
Yeah.
was like, yeah.
A
Nothing.
lot of times, searching the entire title doesn't really yield a lot of result, even though you've titled it that specifically.
You have to like tag a whole shit ton of stuff, so it's like specific.
Yeah, every time I just like make sure I go back after Ian uploads the video and everything, I just like make sure I tag Kim Kardashian in it or something. Just so you know it pops up for no reason.
Did you do that to my last video? So now
Yeah.
whenever people type in Kim Kardashian, they'll get that shit.
She's
Hopefully.
trending now too, since she put her fucking butt on the internet.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's
Smart.
That's good. idea.
Smart.
Can we talk about something that every time I'm down here I think of?
Sure.
No
sad.
one that's listening to this is gonna fucking know or get it.
Yeah.
You and I will. I don't know if he was here the first time, but when we had the giant airsoft war that took place in this basement at one point, which was stupid
Yeah.
because it started out outside and then led into this fucking basement.
I was trying to play video games over there in my bed couch thing, and then you guys are just like shooting airsoft.
Oh, no.
Guys, I'm trying to play fucking
That
Skate
wasn't
3.
That wasn't then.
It-
That's
yeah,
when
it was.
you got
That was the same year.
No, it was the same year, but it wasn't going on when the airsoft war was going on.
That
was
That's the
later
one
on.
where I got shot in the face.
That's when Charles shot you from all the way. No, you shot Charles from all the way downstairs. Or no, Nathan did. Shot up the stairs and went through the crack in the door and hit Charles in the eye, and then he came down here to whoop your ass.
That's awesome.
He's like, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
No, it was-
And I got a pull stick. I'm like, you fucking anyone fights is getting shoved up your ass.
No, that was whenever he was up there next to the propane, and I was down here, and I was wearing the fucking.
Yeah, we made fun of you because you were wearing protective gear, and we came
Yeah,
in here
You
wearing
mean by
nothing.
the accessories?
I was wearing a paintball mask, and Charlie shot it, and it went straight in and flew right there into my face, and I got really pissed off because it stung really bad.
Look, if anybody in this that was there at all got truly fucked up, it was me. Because I kicked that stupid door in, and immediately, for some reason, James Gunn was like, you know what would be funny? To shoot out 10 fucking airsoft like pellets at once. Right into my face. And that's when I lost my shit and tried to whoop his ass. You weren't here for that?
I heard about that.
I threw the
Nobody-
gun and I
Trying to
chased him
beat
to the other side of the
Yeah,
basement.
nobody liked James at the party that night.
It's like when Marty was here.
Yeah,
Bleep that out, please.
people.
I'm
aren't
name
gonna-
dropping again. I gotta
Yeah.
get better at that. Even though you guys name dropped the first episode a bunch.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
can name drop.
You only
too,
bleeped out
but
half of
whatever.
it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got kind of offended. I was like, motherfuckers bleep out what I'm saying, but then you guys name
Like,
drop.
I thought that was the only two times that I said it, but because I didn't re-listen to it all again, because I was like, ah, shit, that's
Actually,
a fucking hour
I don't
long.
care. Don't bleep that because he choked me in the woods. So I don't give a shit.
And you lost
Leave
your
that
dad.
I heard about
I
that
lost
too.
my
I can
Why
st-
did he do that?
I
He
can
got
still
way too
actually
into
go.
it. And I even got into it at that point because he started choking me, and I'm like, this is
Like something's gonna happen.
I better survive this. So like, I got him off me. I dropped the bag of shit. I like tore my shirt off because he was holding on to it. And I just ran.
That wasn't the bonfire, though, was it?
No.
No.
Because he came.
The
to
bonfire was the one whenever he jumped over the fire pit because he was all high and shit.
That's the one where someone started burning plastic, and it made a bunch of people pissed.
Who did that?
Marty was throwing some in, but there were other people that were doing it, and we all got pissed because we were like,
Was it Anthony?
No, because me and Anthony were over there like doing stupid like attack like crab course.
Yeah,
shit.
everybody was pretty much doing that. And Danny,
It was crazy.
Danny and Alyssa just sitting on the fucking park bench the whole time.
God, man. And now I don't even hear from Danny. You don't hear from Danny.
No.
He's basically just left us out of his life.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pisses me off.
I hear him over Xbox whenever he's on sometimes, but he's a computer guy now. So he's never on Xbox.
PC
But-
Master Race.
Yeah.
Basically.
And then the whole thing that kind of like threw me out because I was like, yeah, bonfire, all my friends are here. I invited Maddie.
And then she cried because
Yeah,
you
she
wouldn't
cried
ask her
because
out.
I didn't ask her out.
That
she
night?
cried.
Yeah.
When you invited her?
Yeah.
You
'cause,
invited her
like,
and she expected to be asked
She-
out
that's-
as
she
well
thought that
as
he-
invited?
She thought that's the like reason.
Yeah, I was like,
he invited her because he liked her. Or
I was like, all these people.
are we
come
bleeping
on.
that out?
What?
Are we just leaving
Probably
that out?
not. Probably not.
Nobody's
She's gonna
listen.
know.
Nobody's gonna listen to
But
it.
if she does, if she
She's
sees you
not.
post it,
She's not
and
gonna.
if she listens to it,
She can't see me post.
true. Wait, are you like a pirate now? She can't see me posts.
Yeah.
All right, no. Anyway, yeah, we invited
Give me
Maddie.
that booty.
The best part of the night, though, in my opinion, is when Cecil threw a marshmallow at me, and without thinking, just pure reaction, was just like, and caught it, and he was like, "Holy shit!"
My favorite part was
And I was
whenever.
like, and I was just like, and then I walked. I was
Whenever
out.
it was whenever you were wearing the Guy Fawkes mask and the afro, and then you had the
I
didgeridoo.
humped a didgeridoo.
Yeah,
for like
he was
2
fucking
minutes.
pole dancing on a didgeridoo to dubstep. Oh god, it was awesome.
I did that.
I still want that video. It was
Talk
awesome.
to Maddie. I know she has it still.
Probably.
I actually want to see it again because that was great. I looked fly as shit that night, by the way.
He did.
I looked like a fucking.
He had a tie-dye shirt with a Smurf on it.
I had cut off like jean shorts that like ended right here, and like I had Osiris's on, dude.
Wait, you had Chance on?
Basically,
Yeah.
that was back during the day where I wore jeans and like anything like that. I switched to chinos now, so everyone's okay. That was back when I was a faggot who wore jeans.
I'm wearing jeans.
Yeah, faggot. My point exactly. Look, you've got gym shorts on. I got gym shorts on under this, and also chinos.
Look, bro, tap out.
Dude, bro, Nike.
That automatically makes me a good fighter.
Look, if you got a tight shirt on with tap out on the front, you know how to fight.
Can I say one thing that pisses me off about Tekken 6? A lot of the alternate costumes for the characters have fucking tap-out shirts.
I still wish you had Tekken Tag Tournament 2.
I remember the night you're like, if this guy has a fucking tap out shirt, I'm
Yeah.
just like, bam. You're like,
It was king. It was king. And I was just waiting for him. Like, I swear to God, if he has fucking tap-out, I'm going to lose my shit. And then he fucking changes to third costume, tap-out shirt. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's why
Can we just stop
That's
this?
why Street Fighter 4 has some of the best alternate costumes. Because like Evil Ryu, it's like if you don't buy the DLC, you just get like colors that you unlock by playing the story
Yeah.
or like arcade mode. But when they introduced like the DLC costumes, like Evil Ryu got one where he was like wearing like like what you'd see like a samurai wear.
yeah.
And then he had like the ripped like part up here where the shirt originally was, and had like a huge scar right here and like long hair. And I was like, that's fucking cool. No tap out shit like you're fucking Tekken.
Yeah. I like Tekken,
Tekken's great. Don't get me wrong.
but
I love it.
fucking tap-out. I hate tap-out.
It's
It's
just-
MMA bullshit. Fucking
not
Tekken
even-
isn't MMA.
Don't
You
even associate it with
okay,
MMA.
I don't see fucking
Everyone's getting super heated right now.
I don't see people like
Don't
jumping on
even
top
talk-
of each
don't
other
even
being like,
associate
bitch,
MMA.
bitch. What I see is really
Damn, I
fucking.
can't shake the table because it's got liquid.
What I see is
Hey,
really.
lift that up.
What I see is extremely like freaking awesome martial arts. MMA does not use crazy awesome fucking fast martial arts. They jump on each other and punch each other
Have you
in
ever
the
watched the
fucking
video?
face.
Have you ever watched the video of the motherfucker who ran up the cage and fucking like roundhouse kicked
Oh,
the dude in the
I
face?
did.
You mean that one guy? Yeah, that's
You
cool.
don't even know about Marius Zaramkis, son.
What?
He is the raging demon. All his shit is based on Akuma. He walks to the ring with like Akuma's gi and shit in his hair. And the motherfucker, like, whenever he gets somebody down, he turns around, grabs their foot, and does a backflip and just fucking busts him in the face. I was like, MMA!
That's the one guy out of everyone. Everybody else is just like, I'll fucking tackle this guy to the ground, sit on his chest, punch him in the face.
It's basically just hump and hug. That's all
Pretty
it is.
much. And
But
that's
when
why-
you get Marius in there, shit's going down.
what more people need to do is they need to fucking like throw him into the chain and like smash their head against the fence.
Whoa, man.
Actually, that's illegal.
yeah. You
Well,
can't
it should
do that.
happen.
Yeah, then the fighter is now,
Now
disqualified,
disqualified.
banned from fighting. It ruins his whole career.
They should German suplex him right on their neck.
They're not Zangief, all right?
But it is possible.
It's possible, but it's never. You know, don't expect it. That's like no one expects anybody to run up the cage anymore. That was just a fucking.
No, I think it's funny. Wait, what?
I'm saying like don't expect anybody to run up the cage and kick somebody in the face again.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like I don't know. I don't know what you were talking about.
I was talking about Dream Theater. No one was listening.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I can't remember what I was saying now.
Dream
Oh
Theater?
yeah, I like how a lot of MMA people like fucking actually train for martial arts, but they don't actually do it in
They
a
don't
fight.
use martial arts.
They don't apply any of it in a fight when it's really effective.
Which doesn't make any sense to
Okay,
me. Why practice it if you're never really going to use it?
Don't
Like
they have
what?
a Florida Street Fighter in the MMA thing now? He's just really fucking big and he beats the shit out of people.
He's basically like OP.
Yeah, he doesn't know martial arts at all. He was just a street fighter that punches people in the face.
He's the Zangief of the MMA world,
Yeah.
except he doesn't do any corkscrews or like
Anything cool.
suplexes. Yeah, he just walks in and punches somebody in the face.
Yeah.
He's
not-
like Mike Hagar from Final Fight.
Yeah,
He
doesn't.
just walks in and he's like, "Bam, bitch."
He doesn't win a lot of fights, but like he was just there because he fought people on the street.
I mean, that's pretty cool though. There's just some
Who,
guy.
Kimbo?
Yeah.
Was
Kimbo
it
Slice.
Kimbo?
Kimbo Slice.
Holy shit! I didn't even know we were talking about Kimbo.
Yeah, he got
Yeah.
into the MMA and then
Just by
he
being
got
a
like
Street
his
Fighter.
shit wrecked. He only like won.
Was
like,
it
2
him or
fights.
Rampage Jackson that broke that door out of anger?
I think that was Rampage Jackson.
That was
Yeah.
funny as shit. He starts hitting the door and tears it off.
But then he realized it was like a cardboard door.
But still, the fact that he was pissed enough to break a cardboard door makes me laugh. What? It's hilarious.
Fucking cardboard door.
I mean,
Who cares?
I
It's
just-
still breaking something. It's
I've
hilarious.
been a guy who got like mad and punched drywall. I even punched my door whenever I got super pissed off and it left like a cut on my finger. And it's only a small thing, but I got pissed enough to punch a door.
Why? Let's talk about why you got pissed though, because I feel like my reason for almost punching the shit out of everything is really stupid
I
compared
don't
to what yours
remember.
is.
I don't remember.
There's only been like 3 cases. 1, my parents were being cunts. 2, my amplifier was being a cunt, so I like stomped on it and kind of broke it. And then a 3rd time, my puppy died in my arms, and I was like really pissed and sad. And I'm like crying and like tears of rage are just like coming out of my eyes. So I punched the wall and it like left this hole in
Mine
it.
is not
You-
as good of a reason.
But his are justified. I feel like
Yeah.
yours is probably justified. At least.
Mine isn't really that justified because like
Well, what
one of
was
them
it?
was because like
And then afterwards, I took a knife and like started like carving like words on my door, and it was like really.
We've all done.
one time I got grounded. I kicked a hole in the wall because I was pissed off. Another time it was
It was
because
more
like
stay out.
I was getting that parent lecture where they like sit you down. They're like, you need to get your shit together. And I'm
Stop
like,
smoking
I-
pot.
They're like,
My dad never said that.
they're like, you need to
like,
know what
stop
you're gonna
more
do
pot.
for your future. And I was like getting really pissed off, so I punched my door. And there was another time where Charlie pissed me off, so I threw a brush and it hit a hole in the wall.
See, you guys sound sort of justified because you had a real reason to be angry. I just couldn't beat Shinakuma on Street Fighter. Took me 3.5 hours. And every time I lost, like I knew I was gonna lose, I'd pause the game, get up, fucking
Yeah.
Wait,
like
so-
straight around my room and just be like, I'm gonna fucking beat you, dude.
So you think an amplifier that's like not working
considering
to its
it's a-
full ability?
It's a piece of technology that's making you frustrated. Like mine was a piece of technology too. But yours is like something that's actually gonna benefit you at some point that you're gonna need. Mine was a game I bought for like $5 because it was on sale, and I just happened to get to the secret boss. Yours is more justified than mine will ever be.
I almost got pissed enough where I was gonna smash a guitar on the ground, but then I was like,
That's
I like
money.
this
You know,
thing very much.
one day I was over here. We were all playing Pokemon, and then like we're battling each other. Yeah, whatever. And then wasn't like you got your ass beat or something, and then like you were getting all pissed off because
I was getting pissed off because everybody kept using Sylveon, and they all had Moonblast, and Sylveon's always stronger than my fucking Pokemon.
Wait.
So it, like, wrecks
Wait.
my shit, and then
Wait.
I can't do anything, so I get really
But-
fucking
When,
What?
when he's finished with his, I'm gonna tell you something that I remember that made me laugh.
Anyways, Charlie like
about Pokemon.
was like messing with him, and then like Ian dropped his DS, and Charlie wasn't I don't know. But anyways, and then Ian's just like, you piece of shit. And he grabbed Charlie by the neck and he's just like, don't you ever took my
Oh.
DS, and then
No.
next thing you know, he gets pissed off because he's losing. He throws his DS at the wall.
No.
What
What happened?
fuck?
No. Okay. So whenever
kidding me?
the thing that happened with Charlie, I held him
Touch
up against.
this.
I held him up against the
You
wall
don't
because I was
deserve it.
pissed off. Because what he did was he threw my DS. And I was like, that motherfucker better make sure this thing isn't broken. Then I picked it up and I was still pissed off that he fucking threw it. So I grabbed him and I hit him up against the wall. I'm like, if you ever break my shit, I will fuck you up.
No, I think this was a
And
different time because all you did was grab him by the neck. I think he like slapped it out of your hands or something,
Maybe
and then you
no.
like grabbed him by his neck.
I've seen
And
you
I'm
guys almost whoop each other's asses before, and it was already an awkward conversation, like an awkward not conversation situation.
Yeah.
I would not want to see that. No, what I remember being hilarious is that you wanted me to battle you. Like, you wouldn't let it go. You're like, why won't you just
Oh yeah,
battle?
and you did the whole thing of Dust Skulls.
I had a team full of Duskulls, all level 1, and I took down like 4 or 5 of his fucking Pokemon.
That's pretty sad.
Because he wanted me to battle. I'm like, if you want
To
me
be
to battle
fair-
so fucking bad, I'm doing it my way.
Is that the level 50 thing, and a lot of Pokemon that I had like normal type moves, and he actually had shit that can hurt my Pokemon.
I had one move.
Yeah, the one move that could actually hurt me.
I was laughing my
And,
ass
like,
off. And when I lost, I
I
wasn't
had
mad
my-
because I knew what I did was stupid anyway. But I still got farther than I thought I would.
I had my Zigzagoon, and like, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna use my fucking paralyzed thing, and then I'm gonna use my quick attack. But then I saw that it was all ghost. I'm like, well, fuck me. And then
you wanted me to.
I couldn't use
so bad.
I couldn't use fighting type attacks. So like Blaziken was just shit to me, and then. I had one
Flame.
psychic Pokemon that
Does
I had.
flame hit ghost types?
Flame hits, but I didn't.
All I know is I was laughing. Really
I didn't
hard.
have a strong enough flame attack to defeat a level 50 ghost.
Which
Plus-
is funny because it's just not like it even mattered that it put me up to level 50 because it didn't make me stronger.
Yeah, like
I still had like the shittiest ghost type move it started me off with.
wasn't it Astonish?
I have no idea. All I know is I whooped your ass until you actually.
But
beat me.
like
I was whooping.
Weren't
your
you
ass.
using like an attack lowering type move, like a?
No, because it wasn't like a stat type.
Astonish isn't a stat thing.
No,
He's asking if it was.
No, I thought you were just kept using one until like he couldn't really.
No, well, I mean, wait, what do you mean? Like using one move until he like depleted one of his moves completely of like uses, or like
No,
a move
no,
that actually like makes his like attack or speed go down.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't using any type of move. That
Oh, I
would
thought
deplete
you
anything.
thought you said
Like-
you were doing that because like so he couldn't like hurt you as fast and like.
No,
kill you.
it was weird because like most of his Pokemon, I guess most of their moves like couldn't really do anything. when it
Yeah, I
came
didn't
to
have
it.
shit for Pokemon at the time. Like now, my team is stacked. I have the Kyogre, Mewtwo, Yveltal. I have my Tyranitar. I
I'm
have
gonna
my
read
Blaziken
I'm
and
gonna
shit.
read off the party I use.
Dude,
Okay.
I need to start playing Pokemon again just to like fix my entire
You need
cute
to.
team.
You
and
need to,
beat
so
your
I can have
asses.
your fucking Safari
You
Zone
need to,
again.
so we can all get the new like remakes. Because now you can get shiny legendaries you couldn't get with Super.
That is awesome. Bless
Yeah.
you.
Because I'm pretty
Thank
sure you
you.
can get like the X and Y legendary shiny now too.
Yeah.
So. And I always wanted a shiny one, but they didn't put them out for X and
Yeah,
Y.
I wanted the shiny Yveltal
Shiny
because
locked.
it's yellow.
They fucking made them shiny locked for some stupid reason.
Because they produced it faster than they could put on the shinies and shit. Like they didn't even finish putting in the 3 trio that they had planned. Like
3 trio?
they had the
Couldn't you just say trio?
trio, whatever.
Or
They had the
Or were they
volcano.
3 trios? Of like 3 groups
No,
of
no,
trios?
no, it was just one trio.
Because they've done that. Alright, so what?
But they had the Volcanion, Diancie,
Oh, the
and
shitty
the
one.
Hoopa.
Oh, okay.
I
yeah,
wanted
those.
Volcanion because he was a fire water, and I was like, "That's really fucking cool. I really want that."
That's
but
really
they
fucking
it's,
cool.
It's not even in the game anymore.
That's really fucking cool, man.
That's so fucking cool,
That's
boss.
so cool.
Tell me about it again, boss. Do we have time?
Yeah.
How much
We have,
longer do we have?
18 minutes.
I'm really
for
liking
2
it.
hours.
Let's go 3.
3 hours?
I'm really
I don't
I'm
think
just
I
kidding.
can do 3 hours.
Let's go. Let's go like.
Actually, time has really flown,
It's
Flying
going.
by.
flied by.
It's going a lot
Fled-
faster than it usually does every other
Fled
day.
by.
Well,
Would it be fled by?
Fled? No.
Flew by? Fly by?
It'd be time flew by.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about the word flew.
So what do you guys want to talk about? We've done Pokemon,
I have really no
Ferguson,
idea.
Gauging.
If you were forced to
Yeah.
watch, oh, never mind. We already did all
Yeah,
that
we
shit.
did all that. You guys, I told you guys to have some planned topics if you wanted.
Nigga, you know it.
Oh,
you guys not do
shit.
any
Did you
topics?
really ask me to do that?
Yeah.
I don't remember you
said,
asking
I have
me.
things where
I
you can
don't
write down.
either.
You can
Yeah.
write down topics if you want, if you have any. Do you guys not have anything?
Well, let me.
Was I really
just
supposed
think.
to? Dude, I really do not remember you asking me to get topics ready.
I didn't say you're supposed to, but I said if you want to write down anything, then go ahead.
Oh, well.
I probably wasn't paying attention.
My mom also told me to write down a Christmas list. Still have not done that.
I told my mom a Christmas
haven't
list
done
in the
anything
middle, like in the middle of her driving me here. I was like, I want to get some leggings, and then she's just like, oh, like these leggings. You know what leggings are, right? I'm like, what?
Did you react the same way you did when she was talking about gay guys making out in public? Were you just like, what the fuck, mom? Because that made me laugh really hard.
Kind of. Except when she's just like, oh, leggings like this. I'm just like, yes. And she's like, you know what leggings are, right? And I literally just screamed at her in anger. This wasn't like a playful scream. It kind of sounded like it, but it was total anger and anguish. I was just like, no!
Here's my party if you want to check it out.
You fucking Christ. Okay,
I was so
Rayquaza,
pissed.
Groudon, Arceus, Metagross, Dialga, and the
That was
fucking...
arcades.
Two shine. No, it's Arceus. They,
Two
or no,
shinies.
it's.
Fuck the bullshit.
I got two shinies in there.
Oh.
Dialga and Metagross.
Rayquaza, Groudon, Arceus, Metagross, Dialga, and that thing that I can't really tell what it is.
You want to fuck?
Kyurem.
You want to fucks with me,
No.
boy? You want to fucks?
I don't
with
have
me?
as many legendaries.
You damn right. you
I don't use legendaries in my party.
I still
unless
need to get Mew
I'm saving these for
because I got like,
remakes so I can put them on there.
I can't remember if I got 2 or 3 of the one trio, little
Do you,
cute.
Like
Do you-
the pixie fucking thing.
Yeah, they're all psychic.
am I the only one who XP farms with like the 3 strong Pokemon and then have like 3 weak Pokemon then go into the Elite Four?
No, I farm with one strong Pokemon and like 5 other weeks.
Yeah, that's what I do.
I don't have enough moves. Like
I
I
just
just
use my Arceus.
You know,
go
one
in
time
there
I just walked in with my Delphox, like level 90.
Dude, you
6 or
hyped,
something.
You hyped your fucking Delphox up so much.
yeah.
Dude, my Delphox, I'd suck its dick.
Dude, I would suck my Delphox dick right now.
I couldn't.
My
I
Delphox
couldn't
is a
beat
fucking.
his fucking Delphox because I always had Chestnut and shit, and then
Yeah, I
I
was
had no
just like,
Pokemon that can beat a Psychic or Fire.
And then you'd bring in like a
And
water
it's
type
super
in.
fucking fast.
You'd bring like a water type in, and you'd be like, I'm gonna mess your shit up there. I was like, grass knot, bitch. And
Yeah,
you're all
Were
and
like,
you in that
it's super-
mentality? Like,
it's
it's
super
a fire Pokemon.
It's like
water.
super fucking fast, and I'm just like, okay, I can use Dark
'Cause
and I
type
can
advantage
use
don't
Water.
always
So
matter.
I mostly stacked my team with Dark, Water, and shit that'll hurt like Psychic and
That's
shit.
why I love
I also had a
that.
Ghost, but he moves faster, and his fucking moves that he has are super powerful. So he just like one hit KO'd most of my team.
That's why I love.
And I was
the
like,
fact
that's fucking bullshit.
That's why I'm really glad that fairies kill dragons really fast. 'Cause
Yeah, that's
people try to use type advantages to their advantage, but they can't.
Sylveon. Hannah Sylveon pisses me
calm down
off.
about your Sylveon, faggot. Goddamn.
Cause it like
Sylveon.
I use Blaziken. I use Blaziken most of the time whenever I'm like fighting because it's my strongest Pokemon. It has like the fastest speed and shit.
that's sad.
But then-
That's how you know he's a broken man. Blaziken's his
Yeah,
strongest.
you're using a fucking fire.
Actually, that's not my
type.
strongest. My strongest is Drudigon.
Drudigon?
Is it
Drudigon.
Drudigon? Yeah.
Drudigon.
Yeah.
That
Drudigon.
thing's.
What the fuck's a Drudigon?
It's
It's that thing
blue
that kind
dragon
of looks like a
with the red head.
Digimon.
Is it Drudigon? I was always under the assumption because of the anime that it was called Drudigon.
No.
Something like that. I
Maybe. I
even.
don't know.
Well, I mean, if the
We're
anime is
rookies.
wrong, then we're all wrong. I don't think the
Anyway,
anime is going to be wrong.
I don't think it's spelled the same.
Druddigon.
Drudigon.
You can suck my Drudigon, faggot.
Anyway, it's super powerful. It can learn all these like crazy fucking moves and shit. It's awesome. Hannah's,
let me
Hannah's
just-
most hyped Pokemon is her fucking Sylveon because it's level 100.
Let me just go on
We
about my.
all know what my most type
let me
Pokemon
just
is.
go on-
The
let me
creator
just-
of all
let me ju-
Pokemon.
You mean Mew? Because Arceus created Mew and Mew created the Pokemons.
Fucking Arceus created the first Pokemon, meaning he created Pokemon.
Wouldn't that make
So don't give me that
Arceus the
shit.
co-creator?
No, it would make him the #1 creator because he created another Pokemon, meaning
then-
he created fucking Pokemon.
Yeah, but then Mew created all the other Pokemons.
Doesn't mean Mew created Pokemon.
Well, then what the fuck is Arceus? Is he not a
He's
Pokemon?
God, but
He's
like
a fucking god.
Okay, Arceus is God. Then Mew, that makes Mew Jesus. I
But
guess.
you can't sit here and be like, well, that means Mew created the Pokemon. Technically, Arceus created Pokemon by making the first legitimate Pokemon.
Wait a minute. Wouldn't it make? Never mind.
What were you gonna say? I want to hear.
I was gonna. At first, I thought he said Mewtwo created everything, but I was just then like,
No,
but
'cause
Mew came
Mewtwo
before
wasn't
Mewtwo, and then humans created
Arceus
Mewtwo.
created Mew. Mew created everything. Like most legendaries, then like the
And then-
legendaries branched off to make like
And then humans created
trust,
Mewtwo.
friendship, and all
So
that
if we're
bullshit.
talking like real technicalities here, Arceus is the one that created Pokemon.
Yes.
By making the very first Pokemon.
Yes,
So-
but he was a Pokemon himself. So what created him?
The fucking universe, faggot. But the universe isn't a physical
But
being. so
he
it doesn't
created the
matter.
universe.
He created the
Christianity.
universe?
Yes.
Christianity created him.
And who's to say that Arceus started off as a fucking Pokemon? He could have just turned into one. Like, you know what? I'm gonna become what they are.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get caught by a trainer because that's what I want.
Let me
You
just
realize
say,
Arceus, the only time Arceus has ever been able to be caught is if the trainer was worthy enough to get the fucking flute to summon the stairs up to heaven.
Well,
So he went in thinking, no one's ever going to do this unless they're truly worthy enough to have me on their team.
and then I'm gonna whoop their ass.
And half the time, no one could get the fucking flute because they're retarded. No one was really worthy enough. So,
I don't know how to get the flute at all.
It's really difficult, actually. You need to do a bunch of stupid bullshit. It's not even worth it. It's
need,
not worth it to go through all that crap. to
I'd
get
beat
that.
Arceus's ass with my Delphox.
I need an
The
Arceus.
Delphox that you've neglected for so long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you haven't played it at all.
I haven't
so.
played it with.
It's
Did
like
you
me
restart
last
your
year.
game?
I did restart my game, and I'm like at the second gym now.
I actually
I
restarted, too.
wish I did not do that.
I wish I wouldn't restart either.
Yeah,
I bought all like the really nice clothing from that super expensive clothing store.
that's really the number
That
one
place
reason I
pissed
stopped
me
playing.
off
Why?
because
What?
like when I was like doing all the things to get like fancy or whatever the fuck, and then I go in there like, yeah, maybe they'll have like more selection of shit, but they have the same fucking 5 sections and they only have one item per thing.
What did you expect, seeing how every clothing
I
store
was
is
ex-
exactly the same? And it tells you straight from the start, bottom is female, top is male.
I was expecting better shit.
They gave you better shit. The clothing in there was something you would want to wear in real
it
life,
was.
not some fucking puke green jacket you got from someplace in the middle of nowhere, like every other fucking.
All I
love
wanted,
that.
all
love
I
that
wanted,
jacket.
Yeah, I wore it too until I got the really good shit.
all I wanted was a black beanie, a flannel
You
shirt,
can get a black weenie if you
and
don't shut
ripped up jeans. And then the flannel shirt was 150,000,
Under the table
and I
bump.
can't even find the fucking
Under the table bump.
what? I can't even find.
Faggot.
I can't even find the black
Yeah,
black beanie.
Yeah, you gave in.
I
Did
can't
you say a
find.
Gaben or Gaven?
I can't
If
find
I'm
it.
Gaben,
I
that means
can't
I own
find it.
Steam. and
You
Valve-
know,
and
whenever I
Valve.
fucking
Get
put
out.
this on a video and shit, like I put it out through movies window or Windows Movie Makers.
The shittiest program.
Yeah, it's gonna take like fucking 5 hours just to put everything through it.
Who the fuck
And then
gives
up-
a shit? You're gonna be uploading it in another week.
Yeah, uploading it for like
I would
a
care if you
day.
were like uploading it tonight, which I want you to do, but you're not going to.
I can
You better fucking do it. Then.
if we can find a name for this thing.
Ian's basement.
The fag
Ian's
cat.
basement.
No, because I don't want to be associated with that.
You already are, fag.
Austin's a faggot. That's the podcast name.
Okay.
Austin likes little girl peepees. You watch Boku no Pico. Pico, yeah.
A lot of people have.
Yeah, it's the internet. If you've ever gone to 4chan, you've probably watched it in your life. Are you French?
Yeah.
Were you trying to be that black chick from that one picture?
Want to find out? The one to see my wee wee?
Were you trying to be the black chick from that picture?
I was.
That's what I thought. You reminded me of a French guy at first, and then I realized what you were truly doing.
I tried to make her face one time, and it just kind of looked stupid. It was just like,
Have you ever sat there and tried to make a face in the comfort of your own privacy, but then realized it was so cringy that you had to stop, even though you're the only one that knew about it?
yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst.
So I just started going like, instead of like,
Have you ever gone pee, and then as you're walking out, before you open the door, you look in the mirror and just start making retarded faces? And then as soon as you open the door, everything's back to normal, like it never happened. But
That
it's
has
still, It's
happened.
still in your mind, like, oh.
I've gone pee, and then just like while my cock was out, like I like dried it, you know, and then I like looked in the mirror. I'm just like,
Were you just like...
not a bad cock.
To be fair, I don't look in the mirror after I use the bathroom because I'm about to turn off the light.
Because you don't wash
I
your
don't.
hands.
No. Yeah. I don't like the idea of because like I saw that scary movie where or like that YouTube thing where the chick like looks away from the mirror and is still looking. Like I always think something like that's gonna happen.
That movie.
So I
That's a good movie.
don't fucking look at the mirror. So I just turn off the light and I walk out.
You know, if you look into a mirror long enough, your mind will start to like fill gaps and shit and make you see things.
Wait, what?
I read about it. It's the same thing with the ping pong ball trick, where if you put it over your eyes and have the red light and everything,
sensory deprivation.
your mind will start to fill in gaps and make you like hear shit. But with the mirror thing, you're looking at the mirror so long that your brain starts to imagine things and you start seeing the things in the mirror. So it's really fucking freaky.
So it's like nothing to do with sensory deprivation. You just stare at it.
Yeah, basically, because you're expecting things at this point.
Oh wait, it's kind of like that Three Kings ritual type thing where like you do all this.
Where you summon like the kings from like LA, that gang, they like come through your mirror and shoot you.
Yeah.
You ever heard about that one?
No.
It's super popular in South Central. Dude.
No, I did not.
It was a
Yeah,
creepypasta. Like you go into a dark room with a candle
Is it like-
and a
Don't
fan.
drink your apple juice. Something South Central. That's what that made me think of.
Is it, you're thinking of that movie?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
movie.
the fucking title's like 8 hours long to pronounce.
It's like don't drink your
don't be a
juice.
menace to society while
drinking your juice.
at like South Central or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's got the Wayne brothers in it. They're pretty funny. I think they're in it. I don't remember.
Yeah, they are.
That's what I thought.
What were we saying?
There's like 4 of them though, so you can never tell which
I
one
was
it
just
is.
explaining what the Three Kings game was, but
Oh yeah, how you like put all the candle shit down and do the stupid.
I
shit
hate
and,
hearing
like you
game
said-
like that's probably the scariest of creepypastas because it's something I would do.
I like the
It's
Midnight
like,
Man better.
it's like something I could so much easily do. The
We can-
Midnight Man was actually really
we
good.
can do the Midnight Man if you
Dude,
want.
we
sometime.
could. We could do it tonight.
We can do that stupid Japanese game too, where you fucking have that doll in your house.
The hide and seek,
yeah.
self hide and
One
seek.
I would
man
actually
hide
never
and
do
seek.
that.
I
Just
would-
because if it was true, I would not want to be locked in a house with a fucking doll that's trying to kill me.
I think it could very possibly be true to some degree.
I wouldn't do it because
Japan
that
is a
scared the
scary
shit out of
fucking
me.
place.
Oh yeah.
That scared the shit out of me.
They have.
Fucking-
Have you ever heard seen ghosts? Like the way they perceive ghosts in Japan? It's
No.
the scariest fucking thing.
A lot of hair.
All it is
The
here,
hair thing's-
all it is here is like, oh, some guy died in the Civil War. He's wearing the same outfit. In Japan, it doesn't matter what time fucking period they died. They're
They're
coming
just
back with a
black.
white body, long black hair, and a freaky fucking face.
Or they're just encased in black. Like their entire body
You know
is
how-
just black and
You know how
like you're like,
terrified
what the fuck?
I would be if I was at home and then that bitch from The Grudge started crawling on the stairs. I'd be like,
I get
oh
it.
Oh my
dude.
god.
I get it.
Oh,
That was like my number one fear, the grudge.
I was actually gonna bring that up about the peeing thing because you remember Johnny Wang when he was like, you guys remember him at all?
No.
Johnny
Chinese
Wang.
kid.
Oh yeah.
His house, his bathroom, the mirror. If you looked in the mirror, you could see behind you at the corner. My biggest fucking fear was peeing in his bathroom because I was after The Grudge came out. And I watched
like
it.
Toshio's just right behind you.
I
and you're
always,
like, yeah.
I always like sat there and had that fear that it was either going to be him or the bitch with like the missing jaw or whatever.
Yeah.
I always had that fear that I would look like in the mirror and she'd be behind
You mean
me.
with the
Yeah.
broke back?
She had no jaw too. There was a jaw in the attic that was on.
That's
the
why
floor.
mirrors have to be
Yeah,
paranoid.
but
But
her
she-
ghost version did have the jaw.
Oh well, yeah. She was the one that had the crawl on the stairs and shit.
Yeah, because she
Yeah.
had a broken back and all she said was,
Yeah, I always had the fear that it was going to be one of those two behind me every time I went to his house. I did not.
"That's so racist. I love it." it just
'cause
seems
he's
so
Chinese
racist just
and
because.
shit.
Yeah.
Why would that?
I
That
don't
has
know.
nothing to do with his
know.
fucking race. It has the fact to do that I watched that movie and that I could see behind me, and I always had a fear of things being behind me at all times.
Well, then I guess
That's-
it's ironic
that's why-
that he's.
Yeah, it's ironic, but
he's
it was
of Asian
it's
descent.
nowhere near because of
Whatever
his
happened
race.
to him, by the way?
He moved to a different part of Missouri
Oh.
after his family wanted to move to do a different thing. He's doing pretty well for himself.
That's I'm,
He made his
I'm
own
like,
Daft Punk helmet for God's sake.
Whatever happened to Wade, too?
Wade.
I don't know
Who the
who
fuck
Wade is.
He was kind of like that nerdy kid with he had a big head and he had glasses. His dad looked exactly like him.
I
Big head,
I remember
glasses.
Kendall.
He had a lot of freckles.
You remember Kendall?
I don't
Oh
know.
yeah.
He was on my
foot-
baseball team.
He was on my football team.
He was in my band class.
That kid, as weird as he was, pretty cool dude, honestly.
No.
He was always really nice to me.
He was
I
an
always
MVP during our baseball game because
Really?
he was actually really fucking good at baseball.
He's good at sports.
He is.
He was really good at football.
Apparently
too.
now he's really good at magic tricks and stuff. Because I apologized to him for bullying him back in middle school for Facebook.
Is he on Facebook?
Yeah.
I want to find him.
What?
Because he's a cool dude.
Oh, it's-
and I'll be like, hey man, we
It
used to
kind of
play
sounded like a weird way you put
He
it.
added me on Facebook, but I never
The
talked
only
to him or
person I
anything.
want to find in real life is Anita and beat her ass.
Anita.
Yeah, the feminist bitch we
Oh.
were talking about.
Anita Sarkeesian.
Yeah,
She was in my
yeah.
Game Informer.
Sarkisian.
Okay, how are we getting close to the end?
We have like 2 minutes left.
All right, in 2 minutes I'm gonna play that fighting game if you can find it.
Okay.
By the way, I entered a fucking sweepstakes like you two faggots always do for guitars, except this time I entered it for Guilty Gear. And if I win, I get Guilty Gear, the special edition, like legendary thing, where I get like a book and everything, and then I get a free.
That'd be pretty fucking cool.
I get a free fight stick that's like personalized.
You should do that geek giveaway thing.
I did one for a Bruce Lee PS4. Unfortunately,
Yeah, but this
I didn't
one's just like all I do is collect a ticket every single day. That's like all you do is just collect tickets for like the line of shit that they have every single day. Eventually, you'll get streaks, and then you can use boost shit, and then
It's like kill streaks,
get more
Call of Duty,
tickets.
call an airstrike on something.
Yeah, kind of.
UAV. Can I call you Lemonhead?
I was just laughing because it got really quiet when he was tapping. And I was just like, we should end this episode with like 2 minutes of silence and drinking.
I think I just noticed for the first time during this that your filter is down.
What? Oh yeah, because I didn't want it on there because I think it. I don't know. I just feel like it.
This is for more when you're talking up close.
Mm-hmm.
Or like whenever you're like singing into it and recording.
Yeah. I don't really use it much because I don't sing a lot because I don't get a lot of alone time here.
I do.
I get a lot of alone time anywhere because everyone goes to sleep super early, and like doesn't care if I make a lot of noise. Hey, do the way I taught you how to drink.
What?
Drink like I taught you how to drink last podcast.
How did you? Oh,
Where you just like super intake really fast and you choke. I want to see you try that. Like just go like, and then basically spit it out because that's what you're gonna do.
Oh, we just hit 2 hours.
All right.
Looks like we have to stop.
This is the
All right,
this is the celebratory 2-hour choke on stuff.
Okay.
All right,
You have to
take
give
a
me
sip.
a minute because I'm gonna laugh.
Don't be a cunt.
Cherry limeade by Great Value. Sponsor.
Brought to you by.
Goodbye, faggots.
Sponsor.
Brought to you by Bill Cosby's penis. He raped a woman in 1980.
Jesus fuck.
Wait, don't stop that yet. Hitler did nothing wrong. No, he did. I'm kidding.
Brought to you by Hitler'sBasement.com.
Brought to you by the Black Dahlia murder, not the band, the actual murder.
Sponsor.
But the band's good too.
Sponsored by the people who made the guns. And yes. Okay.
Anal sex.